Good afternoon, everybody. It's your favorite black VTuber you never heard of, Maximum Obesity here. Today we're going to be playing some more Diablo 4 on hardcore mode, which is the permadeath mode on tier 2. Because we're not level 50, so we can't bump up the difficulty to world tier 3. Honestly, I don't know if for the first playthrough I'll be doing that because I'm not entirely set on losing this character again and having all of our progress reset again. I'm down for the challenge. Just I want to make sure we get through this game before other things come out, like Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, Remnant from the Ashes 2, which is why I'm trying to get through this game, among other things. Really looking forward to that game. I think it's gonna do well. I don't know if it's gonna put like LeBron or MJ numbers, but it'll be great. Regardless, I think it'll be a hidden gem. But also, as a talking point today, I have a couple subjects for you guys. I do want to know who you guys think is the best Disney villain or most entertaining. You know, either someone who's like really just straight up truly evil, or just someone who, even though they were on the screen and you're supposed to hate them, they were just too entertaining that they had your attention every time. I think for me personally, like in terms of like one of the best villains, would have to be Scar from The Lion King because he did everything he wanted to do. If not for Simba, like literally the whole land would have been screwed. That man basically took the throne from his brother. Didn't monologue, didn't talk about his grand scheme or grand plan. He just did it. Like he just pulled up on him and it was over. There was nothing anybody could do about it. But as far as like most entertaining, I think one of my like most beloved villains would have to be between Hades from Hercules and what is it, the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog. Because they were both really great villains. They were like super entertaining. And even though like they were evil, like fully evil, like one's literally like that universe's equivalent of the devil. Any other one was working with whole spirits and trying to ruin two people's lives for his own game. Like they were just really charismatic. It was really fun every time they were on screen. It was always a great watch. But with that all being said, I'm not gonna bore you guys too much with the Disney discussions, but we are gonna be hopping in. You said you don't watch too many. You watch too many. Oh, you don't watch too many Disney movies. To have a favorite. Gotcha, gotcha. It'd be like that sometimes, Joe. Because there's a lot, especially if you don't know which ones are Disney movies, which ones are Pixar, and which ones are like underneath different branches. I think Disney owns Pixar now. Though I can't remember for sure. I don't know. I don't remember if it's always been that way. If that's something that's developed recently. But there are some cold villains. There's some cold villains. If not, you should. You definitely should. Because they have a lot of great movies that you might be sleeping on. Others not so great, but a lot more just really nice. Let me see here. Forgot Diablo 4 is on battle.net, not Steam. The last one you saw was Soul, but you fell asleep. Yeah, when I saw Soul in trailers, I wasn't really too intent on watching it. He was high as at the time. Oh my god. Woke up and it was over. Dang. Well, how much weed did you get? Man's missed the whole movie. Oh man. But I think that was coming around at a time where everybody was super pissed because black people like us were just like not getting a lot of representation at the time, and every time we did get representation, we were never actually black in the movie. Like Princess and the Frog, they were black for a little bit, then they got turned into frogs. Soul, the man is like a whole spirit blob, and then like those are just the movies I could think about that have black people off the top of my head. There aren't a lot as far as Disney goes. Yo, what up, Key? How you doing, bro? As you can see, we're back on this Diablo 4 grind, trying to get through the game, trying to make it from start to finish on hardcore mode, and this game is actually hard. So we're having fun, but not having fun at the same time. Talk about the new African show. Oh, we're talking about representation in Disney movies. Just basically like the whole thing that sparked this conversation was talking about which movies possibly had the best Disney villains or most entertaining. So like in terms of like them being evil and in terms of them being entertaining. African series is coming to Disney Plus. So I actually got to see what that is. This is my first time hearing about it. To expand even further on that, Disney basically does that for the minorities. Cause look at Turning Red. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Turning Red is a little different. Turning Red is supposed to be a metaphor for coming into womanhood and her difficulties growing up around her oppressive mother, things of that nature. So that's why I'd give Turning Red a pass, because it ties directly into the plot. Like it's a metaphor for periods. Like the whole thing with her turning red, her coming of age and stuff like that. Yeah, Brother Bear. I ain't got one for Brother Bear. I just really don't have one for Brother Bear. Let me reopen some stuff. I have to like reconnect to my bot because none of my stuff was connected. So if you guys didn't see anything happening or didn't see some things pop up, that's why. And if you hear the music going in and out, it's because I'm tabbing in and out the game, so I do apologize. Nah, Gerald, this is exactly the time to get in all of that. That's what this discussion is for. I'm also in Discord if you want to hop in there. It's called Kizazi Moto. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. Thanks for putting me on, Key. By the way, have you beaten Diablo 4 yet? Put this up. Cool. And bet you might. You ever have a fat plate of breakfast and the first thing you kill is the orange juice? Oh, what? Oh, Gerald, you played yourself, man. You supposed to wash everything down with that. Man's went for the orange juice first. That's like, that's what is it? Assisted suicide? So I don't know which one to do yet, but I guess I'm gonna go over here to Fracture Peaks. Let me check my gear and what I have in my inventory. Man said he killed the orange juice first. He was not wasting any time. You must have been thirsty, bro. Getting ready for season 1. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what they got coming next. See if they actually add any more. What's the word for it? Content to this game. Black Sands? At first I thought you were talking about a pirate show, but then that's Black Sails, so I don't think I entirely know what Black Sands is. I gotta see though. I've been really out of touch when it comes to shows like in manga and comic books that are ran by black people, because so many of them get snuffed out, or I see them in my mind like immediately just like moves on, and I need to be more in touch with that because I want to support projects like that to help get them off the ground. Because there've been some really dope graphic novels, webcomics, and webtoons and stuff made by black people that aren't being as noticed as they should be. That still hit me? That's fair.
You must wait low on spirit.
I have it. Okay, so my muscle memory's coming back. Look, the only time you drink juice for real, because over here we got big water cooler and 30 gallons of water. Jesus. So you just be buying drink mixes? Hey, yo. That's why you be killing the juice. Your body was subconsciously looking for a chaser. All that alcohol. Give me a second though. We can't look at these companies who aren't us to represent us. It's not that they get snuffed out if they don't get enough traction because they aren't big companies. That too. Like some get killed at big companies and others like just don't get the attention they deserve. And other people are like, why would I watch this when we have this? And I'm like, you're the problem. Like what is this, that one show on Cartoon Network that stars the black boy and his family and it's actually really healthy? I think it's called Craig of the Creek. Like that was really cool to see, and I don't think we got a show like that since like Lil Bill or something like that. Like, it had been years. You know what? I forgot to boot up something. My mind always slips, and I'll periodically forget to do certain things if I haven't done them in a while. Like boot up something for TikTok. Let me move this out of the way. I want to read more Black webtoons. True. I mean, like Crystal Light. Hey yo, yeah, Crystal Light's cool. My mom used to drink a lot of those. I guess to encourage you to drink more water and be healthier. Makes water taste better. Do y'all think water has a taste? Everybody always says water doesn't have a taste, but I'm like, if you say something doesn't have a taste, but you can still recognize it, it's kind of weird, right? Because like, otherwise, how do you know you're drinking water?
I'm not ready.
It's like, does saying something has the absence of taste, but that being the most recognizable trait mean that it technically has a taste? Yeah, I would definitely say water has a taste. Because people were like, this type of water tastes better than this type of water. I'm like, okay, so clearly you're tasting something to be able to tell the difference. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter what brand you're getting the water from. Speaking of warmth, when there's a race, Asia is reported by nature. Race. Ooh, bars? Unless you're dead tired and it's nectar from the gods. See, like, definitely. Like, if you're tired or you're like exhausted and you're drinking some water, it's like you've been revitalized. It's like drinking water from Poseidon himself. It's like, I owe you my life, thank you. Oh, like, let me read your early message, Keith. Now, take that show as an example. From a business standpoint, they didn't make as much as they would have with other shows, so that makes them not that willing to. We should have been blowing Craig of the Creek up. You're absolutely right. I don't know what it is about alkaline water, but it'd be hitting me in the soul every time. I knew a friend of mine where his family purely almost only drank alkaline water. They had gallons of it separately. I don't know if it's like, if it's a placebo effect or if it's just actually better for you, or if there's something about it that just tastes really nice. But it hit the spot every time. I never drank alkaline water, and it's kind of like, ew. Or like, what brand of alkaline water is this? I was like, oh, alkaline water, that's good enough for me, give me. $30 gallons of alkaline water, crazy. But yeah, that's basically a summary of alkaline water. It's meant more to benefit you and make you healthier than just regular water. Got a little bit of that go-go juice in there, you know? I remember like coming after track practice and going to a friend's house and just his family just having it in gallons, like it was like at work. You were just able to come up and just get more and more alkaline water. And it was dope. Because it hit the spot every time. Oh, these guys lied to me. I thought there was just a couple people here. Now there's a whole ambush waiting for me. I can't trust anything in Diablo 4. So to be fair, like, demons are literally walking the earth. And for some reason, the only people defending this place left. Reduces joint pain, improves blood flow, and balances your pH. That's funny. Did not know it help balances your pH levels. That's big, actually. Yo, Sonic, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for giving him a shout out, Gerald. If you need a couple shout outs, please shout out the world. If you guys haven't followed Sonic, highly recommend you check him out. Is this? I believe he's playing some Sonic Frontiers, right? I don't know if he's ended up beating it yet, but it looks like it's pretty decent grip to the game. The Sonic deserves more support. Sonic knows Gerald, he knows me. So he should be cool with y'all. Oh my god, please!
I must wait a moment.
I almost died. I didn't know he had that attack. What was that?
Yeah, boy.
He almost saw me dying for
We all play this weekly. What do you mean? Well, I'll do at least. And Dodgem do.
Yo,
I still
yeah,
haven't
if you guys
updated the
haven't been
game.
following
That's
Jill,
how long it's been.
check him out.
Oh,
And I go
damn.
way back to community college.
Yeah, mine definitely hasn't been on an update in a really long time.
Titles, so if you're looking for somebody who's
Well, it ain't. Oh, that.
not so much the same thing day in and day out.
That ain't never just happened. Hey, that boy, I damn near died.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
That's
most of the time,
nutty.
I've come to
That's
expect that
nutty.
from most enemies. I
Boy.
just didn't even know he does too. But I should have been expecting as much, right? The moment you let down your guard.
You're assassin. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
Yo, Mazzapo, thank you so much for the gifts. Highly appreciate that. At first, I was super scared because I didn't know where it was coming from because I hadn't heard it before. And yeah,
Wait a moment.
but thank you for that. I highly appreciate that. We're currently talking about representation, Disney villains, and alkaline water, which is just something that's funny to think about. We're trying to make it through this game. We're trying to finish it. But I'm also not trying to speed run the game and get myself killed.
Wait a moment.
It's a bit of a balancing act. I don't know if enemies ever stop scaling in this game with you. Oh man, I've already had 2 near-death experiences in this dungeon and I just got here. They're very brave soul to do hardcore. The amount of one-taps is scary. No, they don't. Oh. I definitely thought they might have stopped scaling with you after like level 50 or something. But yeah, no. Earlier, Gerald and I were talking about who the best villain possibly in Disney is.
I must wait a moment.
And Gerald proceeded to tell me he didn't watch a lot of Disney movies, which is why how we got on the topic of Soul and other movies like that. Because that man got so high he fell asleep during Soul, not because it was boring, but just because he was high. Man, Gerald was in there losing to the perk 30. You ain't gotta lie, Gerald. I know what was going on. You took the perks and you started sweating, right? It was just too much that day. But yeah, nah, I definitely wanted to do a playthrough of it on stream. And then after that, I was probably gonna like just do whatever. Otherwise, it wouldn't be nearly as stressful. Dang, these bloated corpses are coming at me. That's the big knockdown attack. Why'd they hit so hard? But yeah, no, I think one of the reasons that makes me so confident is because I do have these wolves attack that can heal me and just attack speed in different ways of recovering. Never the perks.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yo, you gave JSOS a shout out. Appreciate you giving JSOS a shout out. Yo, your YouTube isn't linked. Oh my god, I gotta fix that.
Never catch me taking a nap at a graveyard. First and
I don't know why that
foremost,
happened. Let me reopen
I appreciate that.
Sometimes that happens. It might have just been because.
Why is the loading thing, bro? What is this?
Stuff. Let me fix that for y'all real quick. Hey, what's up, Maya? It's really good to see you.
Oh, bro.
It wouldn't be a Twitch stream or a stream of any kind if I didn't have some type of technical issue. Happens every time. Like, you can have the most awful planned out stream and just something's gonna go wrong. I think that's part of like the joy and like draw of being a streamer. It's just being able to like stream through that. I've seen somebody where their stream has crashed like 4 different times. And just seeing that everybody was still there waiting for them to come back was really dope. I clicked go live on YouTube, right? Yeah, okay, so I am live on YouTube. Okay, so my YouTube's linked now. Thanks for letting me know, JSWS. I also appreciate that. Like, I know some other people feel bad about letting the streamer know when stuff is broken for some reason. I'm not one of them. Please let me know. Definitely don't leave me to my own devices. I'll never feel bad about you like saying something's broken. We pop mollies over here, crazy. Best Disney villain was either Scar, Ursula, or the Shadow Man. Yeah, the Shadow Man I found to be one of the most entertaining for sure, for sure. Scar really because he just got to the point and smoked Mufasa. He didn't monologue. He did nothing. Dang, Maya, not you standing up JSWay is crazy. Crazy. See, he was asking me if I wanted to play too. Wow, y'all pull. Yo, that's funny. Nobody reached out. You both waited for the other to reach out. Then you had to watch kids. You said you had to take care of your kids, Maya? Oh, man. Maya had to go be a mom. I see you, Maya. Look at you being responsible. Oh my God, what's that? I don't have kids, no sir. It's okay, you ain't got the lot. No, I'm just playing. That could have been death.
時間の問題だろう
Wanna get shot? Hey, look. Just know if you take aim, don't miss. You know, I keep that thing on me.
I must wait a moment.
Other people run away from the man with the gun. I'm gonna run towards him. Because I'm like, if you miss, you know, you lose. But if you don't miss, I'm gonna lose anyway. But running around and turning around ain't finna be it either. Something gotta give. You can't hit every shot. You gotta reload eventually. Anybody else find it how crazy that advice is? When it comes to a person with a gun, you're told to run towards the person with a gun. But when it comes to someone with a knife, you're told to run away. I always thought that was kind of funny. Jesus, man. That man hits hard. I need better gear. I'm gonna shoot you in your big toe? Hey, yo, what is this, Harlem Nights? Maya petty with it. She gonna shoot you in your legs and then just walk away. But how was Outlast Charles last night, JSWays? By the way, if you guys aren't following him, please check him out, give him a follow, check out his channel. Mainly his YouTube channel. He streams mainly on YouTube. Sometimes on other platforms, but that's the best place to follow him is YouTube. Helps out the most. By the way, speaking of YouTubes, guys, check out my YouTube. I'm gonna drop a link to my socials. Actually, I think I still like just uploaded a Street Fighter video here if you guys want to do me a favor and check that out. Just uploaded at 12 p.m. today. I've been trying to drop at least 2 videos out the week. Just to start out with, maybe more. But I've been getting into like a nice groove, a nice rhythm of dropping content.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, did we not give Maya a shout out earlier? Oh, no, we need to. But yeah, if you guys aren't following Maya, definitely check her out as well. She plays a variety of other titles and also stands up for friends. No, I'm just playing. But she plays the Outlast Trials and other things like that. That's mainly been the main game her, JSWays, and I have been trying to run with each other. So definitely give her a look, give her a follow. She's really dope. People, really cool people.
There is a rolling option? Yeah.
So if you're looking for a streamer that's entertaining, down to earth, and relatable, woof, highly recommend her. I don't see Maya. I don't know about you, Maya, but I don't think you're gonna be beating these not screaming allegations. It's not even like you do it on purpose or like you view yourself as screaming. You just naturally like just reach that octave. Like we're not even saying it's a bad thing, but you know, headphone users beware. That's all.
I'm not ready yet.
No, my man is just sitting there laid out on the ground.
He said, yeah, whatever.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I just got a high-pitched voice. You do. And, you know, high pitch comes with a few decibels, a few extra decibels. But it's not a bad thing.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh man, I have to take a sip of water. My bad, y'all. I've been doing a lot of talking very rapidly. My frail voice isn't used to this. Like like if I had to describe everybody's voices, like J.S. Waya sounds like Luther Vandross at times, where his voice is just unnaturally deep. I don't even say unnaturally deep, but it just gets very deep. Oh no, wait, I'm not thinking Luther Vandross. I'm thinking like more so Teddy Pendergrass. One of the two. I always mix them up for some reason. But like Gerald's voice is very deep. But that man just laughs and he sounds like an anime villain. I've been told mine is very calming. Or soothing on multiple occasions.
I'm not ready.
So it's like everybody has something different. Ebbs reminds me of Tiny Tina from Borderlands. Like that's how she sounds. Where it's just very chaotic and hectic and she's speaking in like 60 words per minute. Where there's just so many words fitting in every sentence. It is the wildest thing you can imagine. You gonna start laughing like Sub Frieza? Don't do that. Oh no. You're gonna start sounding more and more racist. You're gonna start calling everybody monkeys. Why is there so much poison on the floor? I'm gonna get poison resistance because there's too many enemies I'm coming across that use poison in this game for that to be just a coincidence. Because this is ridiculous. This is ghetto. Oh, that's TikTok doing the share.
Bless you.
What did y'all do to get kidnapped by these monsters, bro? Because ain't no way you guys got these powerful creatures keeping y'all hostage. Like, what did y'all do? I refuse to believe this happened for no reason. Can I compare this to my current gloves? Oh yeah, no, we're not changing that. My inventory is full too? Oh yeah, right, I have potions I can use. I have these. There we go.
I cannot carry it.
I can't even... Let's drop this, right? Pick up this. It was not worth it. There's so much trash that they're giving me. Actually, I'm gonna go back. I forgot in this game you can open up portals wherever you're at. Because I definitely just don't want to proceed forward with a full inventory. I don't think I'm replacing anything I have with anything I picked up either. Everything looks like trash.
Salvage.
Can I upgrade anything on here? Let me do that.
Come back if you need work.
So guys, where are we going after Twitter dies? I know I asked the other day, but it didn't seem like anybody had a definitive answer. How do you guys feel about threads? Do you guys think there's gonna be any Twitter successors? Or is Twitter just gonna be the place people go until it just ceases functioning? Because for me, it's hard to tell, right? Like, unless somebody else besides Elon Musk runs the site, I don't see Twitter recovering. And I'm not trying to have this cloud of negative people go to other platforms. Like, I think that's one of the reasons Twitter ended up turning out to what it was, because everybody who was on Tumblr moved to Twitter. When Tumblr started removing everything, and a lot of those negative people were on Tumblr at first. But then I think it's kind of inevitable that Twitter is going to turn out this way. Just because of the type of site it is. Like, anybody can just get on Twitter, open it. Well, used to be able to get on Twitter, open it, and just say whatever they thoughts they had, good or bad. Like, yeah, it makes sense. You're gonna have some people on there with the worst takes known to man, who are just saying stuff just to say it. Oh my god. They killed my wolves. One of them's back now. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. I want no parts of that. I want no parts of that. Please. And then they explode afterwards too. This is a side dungeon. This isn't even like one of the main dungeons. But I guess dungeon in this game are just hard. Thank God this class comes with lifesteal. Alright. I forgot what I was doing. So there's that. We could also get storm skill that makes enemies more vulnerable. We already got the one with the wolves. Pain skills did some bonus damage. Kills reduce cooldown of Blood Howl by 1 second. That's actually really invaluable. For those that don't, what was that I just got hit by? See, this game has like so much stuff that just hits. I just be getting snaked. Ooh.
They have surrounded us. I'm not sure how soon the demons came. They overwhelmed us in the matter of mere moments. I tried to run, but stumbled over these rocks.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
It's broken. I can hear the echoes of other people still alive, but I can't see them. I suppose it doesn't matter. As long as the demons can't see me, I'm safe.
This man was running from demons, tripped over a rock, and broke his foot. I'd be so sad. What? No! Oh no! What happened to you? I just saw you. You turned into a corpse already? My goodness. Oh, what is that? Let me actually kill everybody else. What's this? Enemies drop gold when hit? Okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh wait, did we are we exploiting his AI? If he didn't go in that animation, we would have actually had him stuck, taking damage going in the circle.
Not ready yet. I need more spirit. I'm not ready yet.
Funny ice. It's you? The big one? Alright, alright. What's down here? How big is this dungeon? Not that I don't like a good size. Ooh, what is that? Abomination? And he's poison? I hate him. This couldn't be there couldn't be a worse matchup. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I'm not hopping in those pools of poison.
I must wait a minute.
I gotta pull them back, but they're not following me. They're stuck on him, so they're gonna die. Oh my god. The boss fights in this game actually do feel like boss fights, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I'm fighting for my life. It is hard.
I must wait a minute.
Oh my god.
I must wait a moment.
So much to keep track of. I can't even attack him right now.
I must wait a moment.
Oh my god. Okay, oh, that was the boss of the dungeon. I went the right way on accident. I was trying to explore the rest. Oh my goodness, man.
Spirit.
What else is here? Is there anything else here to grab? Ooh, that's a lot of people. That's even more people. My luck just is not the best. Okay. Bloodthirsty shambling corpse. Oh my bad. I guess the other corpses that were shambling weren't bloodthirsty enough.
I must wait a minute.
Painted bloated corpse? Oh god. I not want any parts of you.
I need more spirit.
Please die again. Thank you. Hell collar? As a corpse, how do you even get that power?
I must wait a moment.
we're done here. Oof. I wonder how long this game actually is. I don't think the base game of Diablo 4 is that long, right? The main story was never that long. It's always the side missions and the end game and stuff that everybody cares about anyway, right? What's in this inventory? Ooh. Fire resistance, movement speed, willpower. Not really. I'll take this armor. Everything else is just kind of mid. I'm not really getting a lot of good items here. I can have a game based around loot where most of the loot you get is trash. Well, not that I mind too much, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. To me, at least. I know some people will, like, play other games because of that.
You can take what's left.
Oh, is anyone in the chat gonna be picking up Remnant from the Ashes too? If you guys don't know, it's that Souls-like game which most people use guns instead of just like swords and shields and things. Because it looks really good, I actually really want to pick that up. Just coming Destiny players as a whole. Hey yo. I mean, it's like one of the worst feelings in the world, right? You go through this hard dungeon, you finish the boss, you're like, man, I finally made it. What did I get? Some Nike socks. That's it. The stats might just even barely be slightly better than the weapons you have now, but their actual rolls and bonuses themselves may not be worth it. I have to solve this note's riddle. What is the riddle again? Do I have to emote?
Hello.
I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna try emoting and see if anything happens.
Weak and foolish. Sorry. I could use some assistance. Come with me.
I don't think it's an emote puzzle.
Impressive. Oak be with you.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Oh, base. Skill base?
Spirit.
But that means there must be something around here that'll actually trigger this. I really didn't pay attention when I read the riddle. I should have though. Someone's about to start attacking. Whoa, where did y'all come from?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god. They're trying to end my existence.
I must wait a moment.
Alright. I'm sorry, these skeletons set up a checkpoint for defenses? Not a monsters here, too smart. Oh my god. I couldn't imagine being a regular, everyday person in the universe of Diablo. You mean to tell me I'm walking down the street and a ghost can just come in and shoot me in the chest? No, I wouldn't survive. I don't know how Guts does it in Berserk. That man is a regular human being with a giant sword, and then that's apparently enough. Unless y'all actually know later count his Berserker armor. I gotta stop running around in this fortress.
Out of spirit.
People who can't even fully, who I can't even fully see are trying to kill me. That's stressful. I do like missions like this, though. All you gotta do is come in and just murder everybody. There's so many people here. Probably could climb up there that way, we can't. The fact that the werewolf can have rabies and use them as poison is kind of crazy. A thought just crossed my mind. With like Beast Boy from Teen Titans being able to transfer into so many different animals, y'all think he can get the same conditions and diseases that those animals can get? I'd be pissed. Like imagine if he transformed to a cow and got mad cow's disease. Cause that man was just shape-shifting into different animals at one point. Well, at every point really, that's his whole character. Well, a big aspect of it. I think a lot of people forget how deep of a character Beast Boy is. Because in most media, he's just a comic relief, but that man is actually traumatized and has a very sad backstory. I think in Young Justice, Black Canary like gives him actual therapy. And he realizes just how bad everything he's gone through is. I'll take the helmet, I guess. Oh, I didn't even realize we were being timed. I think we do enough damage to like kill this man right here. If I knew we were being timed, I would have moved through that a little quicker. Ooh, this ring looks nice. Must be a legendary item the ray was glowing, right? So this has to be good. Oh, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Why was this better than the actual dungeon we did? There we go. I may actually go get these increases. I gotta go upgrade the character. I think now we can get better potions. That's a big thing. Oops.
Found a new boil on my hand that mixed 70.
Okay. Make it some more elixirs, please. Elixir of undead slaying. Nice. Give me that, actually. I need that. I need that immensely. Poison resistance, need that. Death evasion, I'm making those every chance I get. Armor, making a few of those. I'm stacking up on stuff every chance I get.
This, fine.
Yeah, why not? Why not just make it?
Perfect balance.
Did I get anything else worth it? Not at all. Wait. While injured, your potion also grants 10% maximum life as a barrier? Ooh. Oh, well. We have something that does 12%. Yeah, I just can't take the upgrade. What we're gonna do is we're gonna salvage some items. Upgrade some stuff. We can upgrade nothing. All right, all right. Let me upgrade these gems, actually. That's big, too. The jewelry in this game is a big part of really upgrading your armor. Oh, yeah, right, we can do that. Oh, no. That's crazy. Definitely upgrading this ring. I've been forgetting to do so. I want to do this druid quest, but that requires me to be like level 32, and I'm definitely not going there until I'm like level 40. Yo, just someone, what's up? Do apologize for bringing your message a little late, but how you doing today? All right, let me get out of here.
I'm low on spirit.
Where did all these guys come from? What is this? Oh, more undead creatures. Yeah, I might have to take that increase.
I'm not ready.
Deals more damage against undead enemies. That would be mad nice. Gotta have skulls to escape the blow. There's just dead people all out here. Hey, yo, imagine not having the upper body strength to do this. Like, how else would you get across? Is there another pathway? There is. Okay. Imagine a rope snapping on you. I was talking to somebody about different forms of anime, a friend of mine, and like we were going back and forth, like just talking about how much it costs to actually make each episode of each anime, and it's actually ridiculous. I think for Demon Slayer, I think every episode of Demon Slayer cost him like 80 grand per episode because the animation quality was so high. And just thinking about how much money that is and how much money they must have spent over the course of a season, like that's just for the animation itself. That's not paying the voice actors, that's not paying the writers, that's not any, that's just the animation. Just paying the animators. And I think for Attack on Titan it was even higher. I think it was like 100,000 something. By the way, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 dropped. I don't know if you guys know. But Season 2, the first episode's out. And it looks really good, honestly. Everybody was waiting for it. If there's a character you've been waiting to get animated, I'm pretty sure they're gonna start popping up in this actual arc now. So I've been hearing that this arc, like this season, is gonna be really sad for people who read the manga. I'm always on the fence about these things because I kind of just want to go ahead and read the manga, but I also hate waiting for the animation. Another legendary wing? Okay, okay, what's this one do? Alright. Gotta take that. Gotta take that. I'm not replacing these rings unless another ring is legendary or they just completely clear what I have already. Use another potion. I increase my experience, so why not? What is this? Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, these corpse bows gotta go. And these guys who throw lightning, man. This is ridiculous. That was wild. I was behind him and that still hit me. All right. Ooh, I don't know who that is, but he's got to go. Oh my god, that was close.
I'm not ready yet.
There's multiple of you? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, these phantoms hit hard.
I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I almost got one tap by something, and I don't know what almost did it. Oh my god, it almost happened again. I'm gonna say, please give me a level up for that. I'm playing patty cake with death over here. Shadow resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance. I definitely need poison resistance. Ooh, okay. Let me see what I can do here. Definitely want that extra damage. If I can get some extra life every time I kill somebody, that. Man, if you're not min-maxing your character, this game is stressful. Well, let me not do that. Let me not do that. I gotta unsocket some of this stuff before I just go out salvaging it. That'd be a big waste.
I cannot do that here.
All right. Oh, I can't upgrade the other one? That's fine. I'm just trying to get to this location to speak to this lady, and I can't make it there without almost dying or having some type of near-death experience.
You there? Yes, you. She wears them around her neck. You must believe me. I can still. Freya. She was nobody. She's a liar. Freya stole them. Pinned them on some necklace she wears. I can see.
Oh god. Wait, so somebody took his eyes and they're wearing them as a necklace? It's kind of dark. Need this to improve my attack speed. I would love having a defensive skill. I'll probably need that next. I'll probably replace rabies with that. The cyclone armor, because I think that would definitely increase my survivability. And then they knock people back too. And then it slows them and gives me damage reduction. That's really big. So I'll be pushing people back and also hitting them with winds, which slows them, and I could get some more slow. Yeah, that might honestly be better for me.
For the light. Raise the father.
Am I gonna use the rest of these at all? Plus 5 life on kill. Definitely not that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using the rest of these. Definitely upgrading the weapon. Cool. This gear is gonna be some of the only things keeping me alive, actually. Did I go in that dungeon? I think so. Okay. It's mainly for the necromancers. I'll go one. I wish I found more stuff for druid.
Just wait a minute.
Why is there so much lightning? Actually, I can switch that now. I could take away from rabies and then put it on something else. Lightning storm. Hold on. Oh, so you hold it. Yeah, hold on a second. That's kind of sick. So you can channel this, or you can conjure a swirling tornado. Okay, okay. No, no, not refundo. Can I refund a node that breaks the connection to another node? What? I guess. Oh, so this isn't even actually a real skill that I have. I think this would be better than rabies. I definitely need something that takes the place of rabies. Let's go back. Let's actually look through this tree. Because I definitely need something that can actually do damage on a wider scale. I'm definitely going to take one of these ultimate skills because I need one. Yeah, let me try that. I'm gonna grab an ultimate skill. Oh my god. That's kind of gonna help. Yeah, can I take any ability points away from anything that I have? I don't think they're gonna let me. What about the boulder skill? Can I take one out of there? Probably not, right? We'll just wait. We'll just level up and grab it at level 32. I don't want to nerf myself trying to make myself better. Hoarfrost Demise? Oh, this sounds wonderful. We gotta destroy skeletal constructs? Okay. It looks like an increase to critical strike. Alright, not a great idea. Next time I shouldn't just hit something I don't know what it is. That'll help everything away, I see. I've literally just won this cycle. You know, maybe I don't want to go in there.
Just wait a minute.
That helps out so much, man.
I'm not ready yet.
did y'all come from?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's another person going.
I must wait a moment.
I don't think this guy himself is very strong. Yeah, this guy seems to be light work.
Wait a minute.
I'd even pushes the turrets back. That's cool.
I'm not ready yet.
Being slowed. I'm being slowed. Those are the corpse spears throwing stuff at me. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, I'm frozen. Yeah, there it is. You guys are the ones shooting at me.
I must wait a moment.
My god.
I'm not ready yet.
These archers gotta go. Oh my god.
Wait a moment.
That literally almost killed me. You have to go specifically. And you too.
I'm not ready yet.
My god. I'm invulnerable? Oh, this is amazing. What was this when I needed it?
I must wait a moment.
To like go through and systematically take everybody out. You don't want to fight them all at once. It walks? They can move? A lot of XP I'm getting for doing this. Oh god, that's you guys. Goodness. Scrap of paper.
Rowan,
Oh no.
neglected by a foolish priest. My dear child, I'm so sorry. I should have been a better shepherd. I should never have shunned you. I tracked you here, found your corpse, wept. My heart stood.
Back up. This is between me and them.
It wasn't life.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Unholy.
I dodged into the rocks so my character couldn't move.
Your body with a magic soul. I killed him.
You hear this, Sonic?
I had to kill you. But I tried to give you a death more painless than your wherever your soul is, may the light protect you.
The shaman has to go. He's a big problem. He'll keep resurrecting me if I don't kill him. The rock broke against his back?
Not ready.
That's kind of wild. I'm already halfway to level 32. This is a good place to come. I like the dungeons in this game because they are challenging, they are different, and each one has like a small piece of lore or something going on in the universe. I wish we would see more of the NPCs actually running around and doing stuff. I love when games do that. It's like, yeah, I know I'm the main character, but let your world live. I think that's one of the reasons why I always end up revisiting Skyrim so much, is because you can just catch people walking around doing stuff. You can catch guards patrolling, you can catch different monsters running around, people can try and rob you. Even though they saw you slay and absorb a dragon's soul, it's still not enough to deter them from robbing you. Like, Skyrim has some really dedicated muggers. It's kind of insane, actually. You can slay an army of bandits, but yeah, some cutthroat from the poorest country, like poorest town in the whole like continent, is gonna come in and start trying to rob you anyway. It's just really nice, man. Or in Fallout, stuff like that happens too. You walk into a town and a gang of old ladies try to rob you, so now you gotta put them all down. Oh my god, this one again? He's in multiple dungeons? So this game does kind of have persistent bosses, if I remember correctly, right? That's the attack I don't want to be hit by. And I got hit by it. See, I want to be like this where I just do so much damage per second that even though someone's punching me in the face, I just rapidly out heal them.
Wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Oh my god. Alright. This helmet? Is this worth anything? Not really. Oh, I'll take this though. Free skill point? Please. Thank you. So what are all these ultimate abilities? Are there any more ultimate abilities? Ooh. 25 per attack speed for 15 seconds after being a werewolf? Oh, this is great. So there's some nasty stuff you can do in this game, I see. Definitely give me that. That's going here. Now that we have our ultimate ability, we should be set to actually go forward with this main quest line. I don't think I'll be replacing anything with anything I got from that dungeon. Unless... Plus 20 to all stats? Overpower damage? And 63 extra damage? I'll take it. Actually. I think what I have is just a little better. Go back to town.
That's good salvage.
Yeah, upgrade this weapon again. Can I go to the jeweler and upgrade anything? Okay, so yeah, what can I upgrade here? Damage reduction? Yeah, no, we definitely do that.
May the light keep you.
That's a really nice necklace. We're just gonna go straight there. I lied. Let me actually test out this ultimate ability. Oh, that's cool. And the cooldown's only like 40 something seconds. So close. Wait, do I have anything else I can get rewards for doing? I don't think I've unlocked any aspects for the druid except one. This one. Reach level 100 with every class? Oh my god.
State your business.
Reverend Mother Prava expects me.
Open the gates.
You were good soldiers. Worked hard. Fought hard.
Oh, that's the funeral pyre for them. That's cool.
Drank hard too. Brothers. Sisters. I hope you find peace in these flames.
Vigo? What are you doing here?
So you lived. I came clean to Prava. About taking that woman's bribe. It's looking bad. My ass is on the line. Might not have a job when she's done with me. Hey, you're here for her, right? Let's go together.
It's the equivalent of going up to your angry mom or one of your siblings.
You're there.
So she doesn't yell at you. Or like your friend.
Not many could bear your sins.
Hold. She's expecting us.
Here you go. Good luck.
Oh god. You know, it's funny because it's one of the characters and there's someone who ranks pretty high. Why is he one of the smallest people on the roster?
Have the new watch commander replace the forces we lost at the mine. So, you've returned. Vigo here tells me you were...
Oh, she definitely fired him.
First, you will be made worthy of a blessing. A holy war cannot be won with faithless.
Am I not worthy already?
Make no mistake. This war is holy. Lilith has brought the eternal conflict to Sanctuary, and Inarius will deliver us as writ in prophecy. Until then, we have our parts to play. Make a pilgrimage to the Alabaster Monastery. Cleanse your spirit. Then we may discuss a blessing.
Alright.
May as well make myself useful. Come by the ruins, south of here.
Alright, the man wasn't even allowed to plead his case or anything. We came in and she was already talking about his replacement. That's kind of crazy. Imagine walking in on a work meeting and you're trying to talk to your boss and they're already talking about the new person they hired to take over your position. That would suck. Let's see if we can find these ruins.
Hail. There's a shrine west of here. Bears a relic. I'm told it takes on your sin. Weighs you down, body and soul.
Oh God.
It's the hell out of you. It'll cleanse you. Prepare you to stand before the Father. I hope you don't have many regrets, friend. This kind of thing is a lot deadlier for some than others. Watch out, all right? I'll find you at the end.
You're not coming with me?
No, I'm not ready. Not by a long shot. Even if I could survive the trail, there's no telling what would happen in the end. You, though, you have a solid chance.
I'm gonna be so sad if this ends up killing me. Oh my God, ghouls at the gates? Man, that's kind of crazy. Yo, Buns, what's up? What's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Appreciate you popping in. How's your day going so far? Glad to see you good, chilling. Appreciate that. Have you been seeing anybody going to BlurCon? Because I know so far Shoei and Anka have gone. I want to go 1 year. I definitely want to make it to BlurCon at least once. I've never been. I've actually never gone to a con before. Like DreamCon, BlurCon, like Comic Con, like nothing. I've never been to a con before. But it's definitely something I want to start going to and traveling towards. Have to defeat this person. It seems kind of underwhelming as an ultimate, but we'll keep it. It might come in clutch.
I'm not ready yet.
You don't know who's going, but everyone you talk to wants to go. Yeah, I believe Shoei's already there. But we were also talking about Disney villains earlier and like who the most evil one could be. And most entertaining ones and things of that nature. We had some people say Scar from the Lion King, the Shadow Man from the Princess and the Frog, and a few others. And they were all solid choices from what I saw, really. Then that led us into like representation of black people in media and stuff like that. And other conversations. Hold on, what is this amulet? Is this better than the current one I got? Shrine buff duration, more damage reduction. Werewolf skill damage, damaging an elite enemy grants you a barrier. Oh yeah. No, we need that. It's definitely a better one for sure. Yeah, because that's big. We're actually gonna get that license. But we're trying to freaking get through Diablo 4 without dying again, since we are playing on a permanent death mode. Can I just add something in there? Yo, Rivon, what's up, bro? How you doing today? Hope you're well. Appreciate you stopping by.
Come back and see us.
Shadow resistance, fire resistance, lightning resistance. Get out, Rayvon. I take it all back. You need to go. We're no longer happy to have you here. But how's it going? We were talking about Disney villains earlier. And just a variety of other topics as well. Trying to get through Diablo 4. Trying to do these missions without dying. We've gotten pretty far, at least in terms of like character development. I think we're a decent way into the story. I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you where, like, what percentage we're at though. I don't even know if the game itself tells you. But the Diablo stories, I don't remember being that long per se. They're all pretty short games. It's always the in-game content that really gets people going. In games like these anyway. That actually does a lot. Okay. So that dashes 10 times, you become immune to damage, and deals 3,035 damage. And if I get this other skill, it actually gives me maximum life back every time I critically hit someone. I actually do need that for boss fights.
Hark, creature of darkness, for you have wandered beyond the reach of the light. Lift your sins, breathe deep the cold air. The path to redemption lies before you, if you have the faith.
That's pretty immersive.
To walk it.
What if this thing is really killing people? Oh! So is it kind of like Silent Hill where you're placed against like your own inner feelings and thoughts? Because that's a large portion of the reasons why monsters pop up in Silent Hill, in case you guys don't know that. The town like is reading your inner darkest secrets, desires, and your personality. Which is how Pyramid Head even became a thing. I'm not gonna like say spoilers or anything for it in case anyone's interested, but if you're a kid in Silent Hill and you like, you won't be seeing monsters or really experiencing much of any terror or trauma unless like you're an evil child, because you haven't done anything. So the town itself isn't gonna do anything to you. As an adult though, oh yeah, it's all fair game. lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I got poison. I will die frozen to this mountain. Heavens above, I can hear the voices of angels. And they're laughing? Oh, no. You know what's crazy is that in this universe, that could be true. Angels could literally be watching you get pieced up and start laughing at you in this verse. Angels are not all good here.
Welcome your pain, for the agony of the flesh is the first cleansing of the soul. Make your faith stronger than any hurt. Feel the sting of your wounds.
Okay.
Let the ice into your bones. Welcome your...
Okay, yeah, we can stop it. What just hit me? What? Managed to do a spear in my back. These guys are just literally waiting to fold people, trying to improve themselves. It's kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, Nia? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. Have you tried Street Fighter at all yet? I'm just curious to know like what you and other people think about the game. Cause I got a friend of mine who normally like doesn't play a lot of other fighting games besides Smash in it. And I just want to like see his journey and like see how he grows and like what he does to solve different problems and things. Like, it's always interesting watching people. This boy, when I tell you I was playing with somebody and we ran against this one Blanca player who was in the lobby, who was doing really well, and it was really hard trying to find solutions and different ways of beating him. I started figuring out like how to actually beat him towards the end of the set, but I think the final score was like, for when I was playing him as Cammy, it was like 2-15. And then I switched to Marissa, I won like 1 or 2, and then he started piecing me up again. Doing okay? I blame you for getting me hooked on it. I'm loving Manon. I figured you like Manon. She's stylish as hell, and she can throw people and do really nicely. I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yo, what's up, Pant? Thinks one of Cinderella's sisters was a good villain, good story progression. Yeah, didn't one of them end up turning herself around? I like that. I like character development of a person from like hero to villain or villain to hero. Cause I've seen some heroes that started out really nice and then like the world screwed them over. Like the little people they saved screwed them over. There's anime about that, where it's like the strongest hero in the world, and for some reason humanity thinks it's a good idea to screw that person over, so he joins the side of the demons. This happens more than once in certain stories. And there's one where it's the strongest hero who's just like, yeah, no, these are the humans I saved. I'm good, bro. And he starts teaming up with the monsters, and the monsters are kind of like iffy about him, and they don't know whether to trust him or not, but he just keeps fighting humans with them. Oh, by the way, speaking of videos and stuff, if you guys have been looking for more Street Fighter content or just want to support your boy, here's a link to the video I just recently made. I posted it today, made it yesterday while I was at work. So if you guys can do me a favor, check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. I'd highly appreciate that. Your boy's trying to make it to 500 subs. Hey, yo.
Embrace.
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
Accept your place
in
worship to the Father.
I can't even take it seriously, bro.
He has shown us the way.
I'm just looking at the words. By the way, let me give you and Nia a shout out.
Yeah, boy.
If you guys haven't been checking out Niato-san, highly recommend
His
you
uncle
do.
is a
He's doing
fucking
full
uppity
playthrough of Final
mofo.
Fantasy 16.
I
He's
like
currently
it though.
hooked on that.
I'm not even going to lie.
He
I
plays a
like
variety of other games
his
as well. So if you're looking for
relationship
someone who has insight
with
into
his
the RPG
uncle
genre as a
so
whole,
much,
played
so
Final
fucking
Fantasy
much.
games, some Kingdom
Death,
Hearts
welcome
games,
back.
and it's just really
Yeah, if somebody
good.
wants to go back and clip that
Really
shit, you will
analyzing
forever
the games
know
that
him.
he's going
That
through.
shit will
Highly
be
recommend y'all check it out, man.
immortalized in foreverness. That I hate that bitch, and that her dry ass mummy.
It sounds like he was going in on somebody right there. So we're just gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, boy.
But same thing for J.Deep, y'all. If y'all didn't know, he was doing a
For
playthrough
feet
of
or
Tears of the
feet
Kingdom.
for hands?
He's very mellow,
Hands for
very
feet.
kind, so
Like,
really dope.
I'm biracial, so I'm part white. So I
And his
slick already
tattoos are
got
cool.
hands for feet because I just got these
So y'all
long
definitely
ass
need to
finger
check this
toes.
man out, see what
Like
he's all about.
I was a kid, I picked up like Legos with my toes.
Because it's always a good time on his stream
Right,
and
how
on
you
his
doing?
channel. By the way, we still have the hot chip challenge going on for everybody unaware for the Carolina Reaper hot chip. If you guys do want to see me eat that, the challenge is up. I did extend the days, but I think by a whole 15 days. So if you guys do want to see me like take that challenge, the challenge is up on Twitch. And you can donate to it. That man Jill immediately slid back. He said, "Oh, what? Oh, there's a new trailer for Rashid too in Street Fighter 6. I'm probably gonna post a reaction to that because he looks really good, honestly. Like he's gonna be a clear problem. I don't know when exactly. He drops later this month. I think around the 24th or the 27th, actually. And you know everybody's gonna be playing him. Day one, Rashid Mirrors. And then we get a new character in the fall. That'll be somewhere probably around October. I don't see them dropping a new character in September. I think that's a little too early. Or August. Because Rashid will only have been in the game for less than a month if they drop it in August. And I think that's too much balancing for them. Thank y'all for donating. In case anyone's wondering why Bobby Shmurda keeps popping up on the screen, it happens every time for this donation challenge. I just decided to put that up there.
I'm not ready yet.
But where's all this fog coming from? Ooh. Whoa! Fleshless abomination? Sounds like what somebody calls their ex. I'm gonna be so sad. Oh my god. So I did my ultimate move. And as my ultimate move ended, he smacked me in the face. Oh Lord. Well. That's unfortunate. We gotta start the process over again. Okay. So we lost the third character. We got really far. We lost the third character. Make another one. So that's 3 deaths so far in this run. So I'm gonna be doing majority of this grinding off stream again. But oh man, that's sad. We're just gonna like randomize a lot of her stuff. Oh man. That was wild. I forgot you had different markings too. That is crazy. We just died. Hey, yo. Yeah, Jeremy, we had it. We had it. The boss was one hit. He one-tapped me. He actually downed me and I stayed stunned for so long I died. That was we were actually one moment away from leveling up too. So if my wolves would have hit him or like I hit any other button, he would have died. So yeah.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind.
I should find better shelter.
We're back at the start. But the good thing about this is the more we actually do this, the faster we are leveling up and the easier time I have it progressing the second time around, third time around. So we know which build to go for and we know which build to use. So next time I just need to go back and not make that same mistake. It's unfortunate, but that's just where we're at right now.
Another abandoned town.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
It's unfortunate.
Careful! He's a wild one.
But like once you accept that your character can die and that you're more than likely going to die due to like some unforeseen circumstances and stuff like that, it does get a lot easier to deal with. Oh, I have more than one skill point right now? That's cool.
What's it to you?
Come, I'll explain.
That was wild.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Out there.
I wonder if anybody ever actually bought anything from the shop.
Could you protect?
Just went back and saw your death. Yeah. We were literally just fighting and we were doing really well too. But yeah, like I said, it's just something you gotta get used to. Attacks like that, you really gotta watch out for, because that's the attack that got me killed. That's the attack that's gotten me killed on multiple occasions. That attack where they just jump up like that, which is why you can't just dodge carelessly and do stuff. Wasn't really a thing in the older games, so that's why this newer one, it catches me off guard every time. Let me make sure I'm on the right tier. This feels a little too easy. I believe I'm on the right tier. But we come out stronger every time, so I'm not even mad. Plus, I stashed some stuff away just in case I did die in the event of my untimely demise. Though I do think it was for other classes. Actually, it might be in a completely different game I'm thinking about because I play multiple ARPGs. It was just really wild too, because I didn't expect to die there. That was insane. But I don't think anyone ever expects to die when they do die in hardcore. I almost died a few times, to be fair, so I escaped death more than I should have. So I guess he spent the block on me. Oh, now we're lagging. That's not good. Now I'm rubber banding? Oh no. So that's gonna be where the boss is because they have that health station there for me. More often than not, at least, right?
I'm not ready yet.
I wouldn't even say I really feel anger. It's literally just disappointment in the situation. I'm like, oh, well, here we go again. Gotta go back to the beginning. Appreciate you still being here, Sonic. Grab these abilities. Iron Fur, I didn't see this the first time. Oh, that's why, because it's a rare bear thing. Definitely want that extra attack speed and that healing, and then I also want definitely want that extra attack. There we go. Doing a rank 1 on Street Fighter, wish you luck. Oh, who you playing as? Because I could try and give you some advice going against certain characters. I guess that's a good thing about me wanting to learn the entire Street Fighter roster. I can have a good idea what everyone's game plans are and try to figure out like how they work between each other. Y'all gotta go. Yeah, I'm on world tier 2. I already have 5 pushers, so it looks like the more you go through this, the stronger your character is off rip. There's a shaman somewhere nearby. There you are. Because I was not tearing through them like this the first time. They're just running up and getting slaughtered. Okay, so it's clearly not this way, it's the other way. Have anything to boost my experience gain? I'll probably make those potions early and that'll make the early levels a lot quicker to go through. I should have popped that Death Defying potion too. Right, and then someone drops right there.
I do not have enough spirit.
He's dead. A lot easier of a time the second time around. And then we gotta go back because then these people are gonna try and drug me and shove roses down my throat. This is like the opening, the redo of a healer. Whoa! I appreciate that, John. How was the stream? How you doing? Hope everything went well for you. Hope it was a great time. What are you playing? Can we get Prince of Fire a shout out? If anybody would be so kind.
You've returned.
The old ruins are clear.
Lost souls! Proud of you!
Oh wait, hold on. We have to kill these townsfolk. You're running some Icarus before you rage crit and reinstall. Oh, what a coincidence.
Boy.
Just died in Diablo 4 again. This is the third character I've lost.
There ain't no fucking way this.
By the way,
like,
if you guys haven't been
gonna
checking out Prince of Fire, I highly recommend that you do. He plays a variety of different titles. He was playing Icarus earlier and apparently rage quit, but he's also played things like Starship Troopers, Bum Simulator, Gas Station Simulator,
Are blessed.
and other games as well.
No.
Just a variety of games of different types. So if you're looking to see something different, something not everybody in their mom is playing, he's also been running a lot of Smite. Highly recommend y'all check him out, man. But thank you so much for the raid. Sword and Fairy 7. Oh, so is that like another RPG? But yeah, we made it to like level 32 this time around. We were fighting a boss. We did our ultimate ability, then literally right after we did our ultimate ability, he stunned me and one-tapped me. And I just died on the spot.
Blood petals.
I was like, not really much of an ultimate ability.
That's just the dumbest shit ever.
You came to thank the light.
Stun, one tap equal PvP. Really, yeah. Yeah. Hit me with the player combo. The PK combo. So yeah, now this is our new druid. I named the first one Dying Soon, second one Dying Later, third one Dying Again. Man, you see it? I couldn't even react. I was when I tell you I was mashing the potion button and nothing could happen. I couldn't even get up and down. Because enemies, they infinitely scale with you, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it past a certain point they stop scaling with your level, but they scale with your level. So now I'm going through like all the extra dungeons and stuff. I got all the extra XP and ways of getting to where I need to be. But yeah. Is this Japan too? Are you playing that? You wanted to run it, but I was like, nah, let's enjoy the game. Oh, yeah, you play Path of Exile hardcore? Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Because actually, I started out playing, I want to say Path of Exile and everything. Then I got into Diablo 2 and all the old games later. And then Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn's a really good one. It's made by ex-Diablo 2 devs, I believe. Has a lot of quality of life changes and stuff. You would have thought they would have added in Diablo 2, but they never did. But it still has that atmosphere of Diablo 2. Double definitely went on a 20-minute Cursefield tirade. Oh god. I think you're one of the only people who actually knows about Grim Dawn when I do talk about it. Because like it's such a great ARPG, but not that many people know about it. I guess because Diablo's like the token ARPG. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I know about these. It's like Diablo, right? And then every other game just gets buried.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I feel... Oops. That was the innocent animal I just murdered. How the DLCs and everything, same actually. I like the whole occultist necromancer combo in Grim Dawn. That's what I really like. Just because I like running pet builds in that game with guns. So then like not only are you have this army of skeletons and like a meat puppet and hellhounds chasing after you, but you also have me shooting you in your back. Great. You play Titan Quest? Oh, I've heard of it. I haven't actually touched it though. Is that another ARPG? Because I've seen it, but I've just never like taken that close of a look at it. I keep killing these things on accident. My fault. I'm just a little on edge right now because every time this game, I think I got a read on it and then something happens and I get murdered. So I just keep coming out swinging and everything. You're now going against a 2-bar Ryu and Can Players Need to Burn? Oh god. God bless. I was gonna say, depending on who you're playing, if you're close enough from their fireball, you can drive impact through it. Or if you're Cammy, you know you can do a spinning back fist. If you're Blanca, you can ball. Certain characters can low profile the fireball as well. Or you could always just neutral jump. Or a whole block. Or parry and walk forward. There's a lot of different tools you have for dealing with fireballs in that game, which I really like. But you say you think the Grim Dawn devs made that too, or some of them? That's really cool. I always like hearing about developers working on other good games. Speaking of like good developers, I think Devolver Digital is like a really nice developer that doesn't make a lot of bad games. They make a lot of great games. If I remember correctly, those are the same developers that did Hotline Miami, freaking Cult of the Lamb, Mother Russia Bleeds, and like a lot of just other titles that are just really good. That are just one-offs. They don't really do sequels a lot, I've noticed. They're a great studio. Kind of like the same thing with them and who's the studio that made Bastion and Transistor? They make a lot of great games too. Supergiant, I think they're called? Yeah. Supergiant makes a lot of great games too. Alright. Stop bringing your dead friends back to life. But also, for everybody who came in with the raid, I forgot to even talk about myself. If you guys are still here, I'm Maximum Obesity. I'm a variety streamer, but mainly we play fighting games. Street Fighter right now, every Monday, Wednesday. Every Monday we talk about mental health in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's anything from coping with different types of anxieties, relationship advice, to just general self-care and tips on how to make yourself feel better on a daily basis. I'm studying psychology to become a psychotherapist, and I just really like helping people, and it's something I really wanted to do. Mental health means a lot to me. And we also have like a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and a Twitter as well. So if you guys haven't seen any of those socials, I'm dropping them in the chat now. We also do have a Hot Chip Carolina Reaper challenge going on. If you guys do want to donate your channel points towards that, I always have to remind people. We did boost it by an extra 15 days because I don't feel like I promoted it enough. But just in case anybody would like to see me do that, I'll be showing my face on stream again. And you guys can watch me torture myself. And here's a link to the YouTube video for the Street Fighter video that dropped this morning. This community is actual dog shit. Oh my god, what happened? This one and done me? Ayo. Yeah. That's why nowadays, like, you'll see it in every fighting game, right? Depending on the type of person you're going against, the first round will let you know who you're fighting. And their playstyle. You have like a round and a half to adjust, because if they win that first game, they're leaving. But if you beat them that first game, there's a good chance they're gonna rematch you and try to beat you and then try to one and done you that way. Or you can one and done them before they one and done you. It's just, we're rolling dice at this point. Who you playing in ranked, Jero?
Blocked. Clear up when the storm's passed.
Oh, this loot is actually horrid. But then again, I'm literally at the start of the game, so it's like I'm bougie now. I've seen what's on the horizon. I've seen all the good loot, and my standards are higher. We're gonna get that early. I'm getting all my good skills early. But we were also talking about Disney villains earlier, and who the best Disney villain might be as well. Yeah, as far as like the most evil or entertaining, and we saw a bunch of different names come up. I can't remember if Pixar is also owned by Disney, or if like they're still separate studios, or if they've always been owned by Disney. Thought keeps crossing my mind. But we brought in names like Scar, the Shadow Man, Hades, Ursula from The Little Mermaid, one of the sisters from Cinderella. There's a few good ones from Tarzan, if I remember correctly, the first Tarzan movie. I don't know if anybody said, like, called Gaston out though. From like The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame? I don't know actually how it's pronounced. Oh, he's resurrecting his dead friends. Let me stop that. Imagine you come in and you think you're gonna attack this helpless person in this cart, and a whole werewolf and a priest comes out of nowhere and started fighting you. Oh yeah, no, you gotta go. You have to go. All right. That was easy. It's a lot easier. Oh, they died. We're almost there. We're gonna see how much progress I can cover before we actually end the stream, getting back to where we were. A lot of slain villagers here.
Hold. To enter the city, you must.
We have no time for this.
Boy, when I tell you the community can burn, I swear to God.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from.
What all happened? I know you said the Ryu one and done you, but
I got one and done by a Ryu. Play the cheesy ass Ken, play the cheesy ass Blanca. Like, boy, and it's not like I don't know the matchup. I'm punishing their moves with the ones that work, and they're not working. Like, I'm punishing Blanca balls with DP because that is my only option, and it somehow doesn't win to the Blanca ball. Or niggas jump, I DP, they go over me, and I get punished. Like, I'm reading them, punishing accordingly, and it just don't work.
You're playing Kimberly, right?
Nah, Jamie right now.
Which DP were you using for the Blanca ball?
Dry steps in search of that pain.
The regular one. So for modern, it's just the Y button. I think that's the medium one. I don't know. But yeah, they should all work because they're all DPs.
Some have different properties. So like that's the thing. Like heavy DP operates differently from light and medium and stuff like that.
Does it have more range or something, or?
Some have vulnerability at the startup. Some have more range. Some are comboable into certain things that others aren't. So it's like, it'll be stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But If you're punishing
Yeah.
Blanca Ball, yeah, for the most part, Jamie's DP works a little different. Sometimes it can be like a bit of a timing issue or like it's a little inconsistent. I
It's
do
a rough
know.
run so far. So,
Yeah. I do know you can neutral jump it too to at least like stop it from happening as much in case like the DPs or anything else just isn't working. And sometimes like even if he does a short one, did my game just crash? Okay, no. He'll do if he does the short one, you still have time to like land and react, but unless he tries to like do the second one immediately, but even then he has to take a risk.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because I learned that fighting the Blanca and False Saviors chat. I know Cammy's DP beats out his Blanca Ball, but Jesus Christ, that man can mix up his options pretty well. I think out of like the 20 games we played, I beat him maybe 5 times.
Y'all played 20? Goddamn.
We played more than 20, I'm sure. That was when False came back, we were at 16 already. And then we were going in and just kept playing because I needed to learn the matchup. I needed the knowledge. I haven't met like too many good Blanca players who just don't spam Blanca Ball. But even like though he was spamming Blanca Ball, he was like doing other stuff too that I just kept letting him get away with. And I started punishing him for it and started realizing what his options were. And then, but he was actually good enough to adjust to what I was doing. And I was trying to adapt to him again as well. And I was also the clock at work. So it was just a lot happening.
Watching.
I'm fighting him back in the mid set, trying to like guide this person to get the information they need and help that they need, while also trying not to die and get blown up by Blanca.
I cannot do that here.
So it was just really fun, honestly.
I just won against a Cammy.
Nice. Yeah, for the most part, I kind of just need to stop just only spiral arrowing as much. Ain't too much bad with it. It's just I could be getting more damage on certain things. Like places where I don't need to drive rush and I can do better combos instead of just jab. But that just comes with time. I think I might do Luke next. I don't know.
Born in sin. Children of darkness. The Father's light.
Because Rashid's coming and I'm like,
And face.
Now I already got the pass.
Walk in the light.
I wanted to play Savior more, but he was on stream, so he had everybody and their mama coming through, and he knows a lot of people. Especially from the Rumbleverse community. Like, there's one big dude from the UK named Narnie.
Narnie, yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
I received a report.
He used to play Knockout.
Demon sighting.
Oh, yeah, that too.
When I tell you everyone came from Knockout, bro. Boy.
Nothing yet.
Nah.
Priest and escort of knights. We'll report in when we find.
It's so wild, like, seeing that the game died like that.
Blame Epic. So.
Was it made by Epic?
No, at first it was under EA, but then EA didn't promote the game at all.
Right,
then they went to Epic and they did the exact same thing. So it's like,
yeah.
What can you do?
They said, nah. We can't have anybody being better than Fortnite here. That's a moneymaker.
I get that, but at the least have an ad.
Yeah.
Fucking, I played Knockout since day one, and there's only been exactly one ad.
That's actually sad.
Exactly one, yeah. And it was the TMNT collab. Nothing else.
Really? Not even like them promoting the superhero events? Nothing?
No.
Oh, God. Rumbleverse had more ads. Yo, Prince, what's up? We were actually just talking about Knockout City and how both EA and Epic fumbled Knockout City, basically. Sacrifices remaining, what? Rituals? Sacrifices? What's happening? Oh, slay enemies before they are sacrificed. Gotcha. Oh, we're just waiting.
That actually got me, huh? Wow.
I'm bad at Street Fighter 6. Wait, what about Knockout? We were talking about how EA and Epic did that game horrible injustices and did not promote that game nearly as much as it deserved to be promoted. Also, Street Fighter 6, it's a hard game. Even for pros, new players, vets alike, there's just so much you got to keep track of, right? You got to watch out for everybody's options in neutral. Not only that, but you got to watch out for drive impact, drive rush, drive parry, throw loops. It's a lot to keep track of in that game, for sure, for sure. And it's actually one of the best versions of Street Fighter 6, most Street Fighter ever, and one of the hardest versions, because parry is such a strong option that throw loops have to be a thing. Because if you've noticed people waking up parrying, getting perfect parries because they know you're gonna like punish them on wake up. That's why throw loops have to be so strong in that game, because parry is such a strong option. You can parry anti-airs, you can parry people's supers. Well, actually, I don't think everyone's super is like that, no. But most supers you can actually just end up parrying. Unless they're command grabs and stuff, of course. So it's like, you got stuff like that to worry about. Plus just the regular options characters can do. Like, let alone, let's say you wake up parrying, you're getting grabbed. Let's say you wake up parry and then the dude just waits for you to use your meter. And the moment you let go, drive impact. I've been on the receiving end where I wake up, I parry, and then I go back to blocking, but I let go drive parry for that split second and get drive impacted into the corner. Then I just get my beat. Wait, frame traps? Yeah, the easiest thing I can do about frame traps, I can tell you, it's gonna sound so dumb, but literally blocking is your best option.
Yep.
Blocking or parrying, especially if you know it's coming, because the frame traps end up getting that person killed. Like, if you know they're gonna press a button, if there's a gap in the string, like let's say someone's trying to frame trap on you and there's someone's trying to frame trap you and they're burnt out. Certain combos end up having a gap in the middle of the strings because the character isn't as fast enough to do them. It's little things about the game that you can pick up on that actually help you out a lot. Like, Prince, if you ever want to learn a little bit more about the game and, like, you know, not get your beat while under the guise of learning, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, yeah, I'll teach you about the game and then bring you in and just to duff you and make myself feel better. Like, if there's something you want to know, you want to like deal with a specific thing and not let someone get away with it, let me know. I can help you lab it out.
I want to set. Let's go.
Nice. Because the same thing was happening to me, and certain frame traps are fake. Like, certain block strings people be doing are fake. They have gaps in them and you can jab people out of them. Some of them are just straight up knowledge checks where if you know, you know, and if you don't, well, get ready to take a lot of damage for nothing.
Yep.
Because some people, they'll try and do frame traps, and then once they see you're blocking, if they know you're gonna mash, they'll drive impact. But the good thing about that is if you're crouch jabbing or just doing a regular jab, you can still drive impact back in time.
Indeed I am.
Which is why a lot of people say, like, oh, try to learn like what your drive impact cancelable moves are, your special cancelable moves. You have to get in the habit of staying in neutral. It's a little hard, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even like, as people who have played for fighting games for a long time, no one really plays neutral. It's a myth. No one really plays neutral. Very rarely will you get actual people just sitting there playing neutral. Because guess what? Ken has fireballs. Ken has EX Tatsu. He has his run cancels. He has drive rush. Not only that, Blanca has his Blanca balls, his projectiles, his drive impact, not drive impact, drive rush slide, which goes all across the screen. And his leaping command grab. Cammy has her, you know, hooligan rushes and her spins and her kicks and stuff like that. DJ has his drive rush. You know, it's just everybody has some stuff to stop neutral. To stop playing neutral.
Not while I'm in town.
It's like there's stuff you can do better in neutral for sure, but there's tons of different ways people just don't play. Especially if you're running into those people where all they're doing is jumping and not playing neutral. Did it ever made you realize it's not literally about the first one being a react, it's literally a waiting game? You could also be preemptive too.
This happened. I shouldn't be holding this in my hands.
Like, for instance, the best way I could show you is by like just showing you while I'm playing Street Fighter, but have you ever seen someone whiff a button and they press another button, you get whiffed by it? You get hit by it, I mean, not whiffed by it. 9 times out of 10, that was a spacing trap they set for you. Cause like, or like if you've ever been waking up and you're about to get up and they hit you with a button and you're trying to jump, you can't move. You're trying to press a button on wake up, you can't move because they're smacking you. 9 times out of 10, they're hitting you with what's called a meaty. It's basically a button that's like, if this person gets up and presses the button, they're getting smacked. If this person tries to jump, they're getting smacked. If this person wakes up and does anything besides throw or super, I'm getting an increase in my pressure. Like, that's what meaties are good for. So if you're noticing someone's waking up and pressing buttons, if they're not DPing, you want to use a meaty. And every character has a different button. Some people it's just their heavy punch. Some people it's their medium punch. And 9 times out of 10, you're plus. So you can either keep pressing that button as you're in front of that person to keep your pressure, or
Let's go.
Yo, 2CS, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Panda Army. Highly appreciate that. Oh, meaty. So it's spelled M-E-A-T-Y, meaty. So you have some people doing meaty setups and trying to stop you. But I hope you're doing well. In case you don't know, I'm a variety streamer. Play a lot of fighting games every Monday and Wednesday. Namely, we're playing Street Fighter 6. When Mortal Kombat 1 comes out, we're going to be playing Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1. Then when Tekken comes out, we're going to be playing Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Tekken 8. So,
I actually got robbed at gunpoint.
Oh, no.
I had someone in the combo. I did my one, and I was mashing one the entire time, and they somehow managed to get a grab out. There was no room. There was no room. I just got grabbed. Like, oh man.
He was mashing grab. Like,
I guess. Sure.
Yeah,
I guess.
But like, certain like things with a startup like that too is like grab will come out faster than certain moves. Like even if it doesn't appear like there's a gap, there's enough of a gap for him to grab because that grab was faster than the next move you wanted to do.
I mean, yeah, but even if I hit somebody once, shouldn't the next combo be guaranteed? Well, not guaranteed, but like they're dead ass mid hit. They're mid hit. Like, how do you cancel a combo with a grab as you're getting hit?
Depending on what you're doing, yeah. Because like that, like I said, it could just come out faster. Like some combos combo better if they're punish counter. And stuff if they're counter hit. It could be the connection too. Like there's a variety of other factors that could do it. Normally it could be guaranteed, and like if you two were playing offline, he shouldn't have been able to do it.
Is someone there?
And it could be the servers or something. Like I'd have to see it. I don't mean to like be that guy that's like, well, actually, but
there's replays, so I mean,
yeah. I'm just trying
that's
to like,
actually dumb.
Yeah, if there's any form of explanation, it would be that. Otherwise,
it's mind-boggling. I feel like 2D fighting games shouldn't be this insanely different from everything else. Like, if you're playing MK or motherfucking fighting herds, if you land a hit, what's coming next should be guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but you have options.
Right.
You don't do a combo in Mortal Kombat and you just get grabbed mid-combo.
That's true, actually. I haven't seen that happen in Mortal
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Like, no.
But 2CS,
and
what brings you to the stream? Go ahead.
That's been a thing since like the 80s, right? MK1 was like in the late 80s.
The closest thing I've seen to that is people like pressing down one, which is that jab in the knees, and then doing something afterwards because of the gaps in the string. That was really heavy MK11, but everything else, no, not really.
But now I'm fighting the Ken. It's gonna be the cheesiest match ever.
So one thing to note is if he's doing his Jinrai kicks, the one where it's like a low or a high. If you notice he's gonna finish the string, like let's say he's mashing it and he's trying to make you choose every time. The high you can duck, but the low, like let's say he's doing more of that, you can drive impact and he'll get hit every time because he doesn't have enough time to drive impact after that. Came for the vibe and the support of Black creator. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We were actually talking about representation and stuff in different movies because we were talking about Disney movies and
Put those things down, boy. Play a real game. Fucking projectile using ass nigga. Use your hands.
Disney movies and like different villains in them, and then that led us into talking about the Princess and the Frog. Then different cartoons like Craig of the Creek, and then different black characters and different across different forms of media, which is always really good. Like seeing Miles Morales and Into the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse, and having someone who's not only black but you know has a Hispanic background as well, and just seeing how his interactions are different with different people and how he grew up with his parents and how things are for him is just really dope. Because 10 years ago, we wouldn't have had that. 12 years ago, we wouldn't have had that. Like, the further back you go, the harder it is to find black representation in popular forms of media. Like, that TV show we got about Black Lightning and Luke Cage and everything else like that, bro. Like, you know how long it's been since we've gotten anything like that? Characters like Kimberly in Street Fighter. Like, I think, what, we had Balrog and Sean. That was about it. Really only like 2 black characters for real. Now, I could be sleeping on people, but yeah. Static Shock was the only one we had for real, and Static Shock was goated. Static Shock was a special show. We are not gonna get another one for a very long time. It tackled racism, it tackled prejudice, it tackled so many different themes, like running away from home, like just generational trauma. It was such a great show, man. And that's not even me just like having nostalgia goggles on. If you go back and watch Static Shock now, it will still just be as entertaining as it was back when you first watched it, because that show was so far ahead of its time. Because it stood for something. And not even saying like it had to like carry these deep themes and deep messages to be a good show. Like, it can literally just be a great show with a black character starring in it and having some representation and different people in there and just be great. But no, they chose to take it a step further and was like, yeah, we have all these issues concerning, you know, society. Let's talk about something. Let's stand for something. And I love them for it.
I must wait a moment. Do not have enough spirit.
These guys are actually attacking. This guy's gonna die. Alright. Static Shock and Teen Titans was deep when I went back and watched it. Oh, absolutely. Teen Titans was really good too. Like, I don't know if you remember, Gerald, but you remember one of the team's idols coming in and being racist to Starfire?
Do I don't know. Who was it?
He came in, I think it was some dude. He was like a really big hero that Titans looked up to, but he kept calling Starfire Trock. Which was a slur for her people. And then like Cyborg like calls her Trock because he thought like she was just letting it happen, so he thought like it was a term of endearment or something like that. And she's like, no, don't call me that. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And it became a teaching moment about it. And then she's like, do people treat you the same way? And he's like, yeah. You know, for obvious reasons. Like, and it became like a character bonding moment between the two, where it's like, oh yeah, there's parallels with prejudice and racism in the real world, while also being an entertaining and learning moment for kids and people watching it.
Well, I lost.
Be like that. But CS, in case you don't know, does the CS stand for anything? I just always get curious with like acronyms and abbreviations of people's names. But
you just want to see me playing Sotos. I'm sorry. No. I'll refuse. I refuse.
So, what is it? We also have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and a Twitter in case you need a link to any of those. Here it goes down below. Your boy makes, like, I've made AMVs and other forms of like music videos in the past. I still got a couple up. I still make them from time to time. I actually want to see if I can do one this weekend because I've had the idea for a few weeks now and I want to do it. But I also drop videos on like Street Fighter and other game we're playing. And here's a link to that one too, just if you do get curious enough to check it out. I've been plugging this all day. I do feel bad if anyone's tired about hearing about it, but you know, gotta promote myself because if I don't, who will?
Yep.
Oh yeah, nah, Gerald, if I get a chance, I'm gonna try and like get in the lab a little bit and like try and like teach you a little bit more about some of these matchups. Because going against Ken can be annoying. Going against any character
every show is annoying. I'll fight the entire roster. Fuck Ryu, fuck Ken. If you have a fucking fireball, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Absolutely. Play a real game.
Just hit that parry button, bro. Just you know, just walk forward and parry, bro. Yeah. Stop.
I need a drink. What?
Hey, yo. He said it's too much. They've been getting away with this for too long. When is it my turn?
Man. It's like they do so little and get so much.
Yeah.
But if it was me, I gotta work my ass off. I have to actually play the game to win.
Oh, so see, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That's actually pretty cool. I appreciate that too. Oh, so that's why it's 2 C's. I'm over here 2 CS. Like, see, that's the type of overthinking my brain has. Like, the more simple something is, the more my brain is going to overcomplicate it. I don't know why it works that way. I've gotten a lot better with it since I've been aware of it. But boy, oops, that elk was innocent. Oh, I looked away for a couple seconds. That was the killer. Thank you so much. I think with that, I'm 1 sub away from 300. I'm trying to make it to 500, and really I want to make it to 1,000 so the whole channel can be monetized and stuff like that, because then I just need them watch hours. But even if I don't make it to get monetized, I'm still gonna keep doing it because I'm starting to find out I do have a passion for this sort of thing. I don't think I would have been doing it for this long if I didn't, and I'm starting to get the groove of doing it. I really just like connecting with people and doing different things and just putting stuff out there that other people aren't doing. Because boy, I met people who do it for the money. Some of them are really successful for a moment, but the moment the money stopped, they stopped. I don't know if y'all remember, but just like the streamer bubble that blew up when COVID hit, everybody in the mom was like, "Oh, streaming's easy. I could be one of those streamers that makes like hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars every year just by playing video games and talking to people." Like, oh yeah, man.
Man,
that's
such a brain dead character.
I was like, dear God. I was like, you poor soul. You don't know what you just signed up for.
It's like she'll hit me with the low. I get up, I block low, and she get the command grab off. Or I'll jump out the air, she DPs me, I'll land, and it's either the low again or the grab again.
Oh yeah, so
kill issue. No,
so if you blocked and got hit, what she did right there is called a tick throw. It normally doesn't happen in 3D fighters because people can sidestep and move out the way, but since you're actually blocking and you blocked the first hit, she saw you block it, she went for the command grab afterwards, because unless you jump because you think another hit's coming, right, she does the command grab instead. It's a very common tactic.
All I know is if I jump on wake up, I'm getting punished. That shit is not valuable. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, like,
no. I've done it so many times and it just doesn't beat shit.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Sorry, go ahead. You weren't done.
Yeah, like it doesn't beat anything. All I have to do is what I will do in those situations is try and get a grab reverse or a block. But right. If I block, they still have a turn. If I drive reverse, you know, they got room or whatever. Oh boy. I couldn't grab that. Oh my god.
Yeah, so what you're missing is an option called the delayed throw tech. Where if you don't know the person's gonna jab you on wake up and like go for pressure, or if you don't know if they're gonna throw you, you can delay the jab and delay the throw. So that if they do throw you, you'll tech it, and if they do like go for the jab, you're blocking. And it's a good option to like, so unless they drive impact or do something else, which you're gonna be ready for because you're already blocking, that's a good way to like wake up in the corner. That's really the safest way to wake up without guessing. Otherwise, you have to guess. If you notice, like, it's little things, like if you're noticing someone's command grabbing a lot, you're either gonna have to guess whether or not they're gonna command grab you and wake up or go for the, you know. That's why it's such a bad situation in this game, because you have so much to look out for compared to the other Street Fighters. But I'm actually gonna teach you a little bit more about that probably after the stream because that's an invaluable tool.
The wake up options are so ass on here. Second less you do anything. Roll backwards, forwards, roll to the side, get up, kick, high kick, low kick. Like you have so many options. But here it's either block, jump, grab, reverse. Boy, it's fucking weird.
Well, yeah, you know, you're comparing a 2D fighter to a 3D fighter.
I mean, yeah, but fucking a low kick isn't a 3D move. A get up, a low kick, a get up, high kick, those aren't 3D. Those are just wake up kicks. So,
but like, you also gotta keep in mind like why they aren't a thing in 2D. Because it's like, for characters like JP or Guile, right? They're already hard enough to keep in the corner, or like zoners, and with the tools. So it's like, imagine you force Guile into the corner, right? Everybody knows Sonic Boom, Flash Kick. Now you give this man Drive Rush and Drive Impact into his supers and everything. So it's already hard enough to get this person in the corner, especially if he's turtling. Now you want to tell me I did all this work to get this man in the corner, he wake up lows, and if it's like Tekken, he can get a combo, and now we're back full screen? Like, I get it, but because there's less options, that's why it becomes a bigger game of rock, paper, scissors, and why you really gotta like really be thinking and paying out attention for it. Like, it's its own like skill issue there, like a skill gap there. Like, that's one where you gotta be aware of what they're doing and how they're gonna do it, and why you have to be able to read your opponent. Which is why, like, more often than not, let's say you wake up blocking and someone's going for the throw, it's better than taking a full combo expecting the throw. So now, like, if you're gonna wake up block and you notice they throw you again, all right. So now they're gonna throw again, or they're gonna, like, you know, hit you with a punch or something like that. If they drive impact, you know, it's just all these things you gotta keep in mind. And in turn, if you're cornering somebody like that, they have to do the same thing. If you notice they're gonna jump, crouching jab does the job, even if you don't know what your meaty setups are. Like, it's a learning experience, and truly coming from 3D fighters, it sucks because you're like, in Tekken, if I'm at the wall, I can roll out the corner. If I'm at the wall, I can wake up, I can get up kick.
I can sidestep.
Yeah, I can do something. Like, I have all these tools to move, but that's also a thing too, is like, you're allowed to play a little less defensively. You're allowed to get away with more things on defense because you have all those options. Here, you have less options, so your defense has to be better, your reads have to be better. Like, you're not at liberty to get away with as much stuff because these games would be broken if you were. Like, imagine Blanca being able to get up kick and you into a cannonball, into a Blanca ball, and then other stuff like that. Like, it just wouldn't work. And especially for a game like King of Fighters, right? King of Fighters, I think, would be more your speed because you can wake up roll and do stuff to get out the corner that way, and you do have tools for that.
You can roll over people too.
Like, in Mortal Kombat, yeah. In Mortal Kombat, you're also able to wake up roll too with MK11. And then the options were still the same. Like, if somebody woke up roll in MK11 and you read it, you were able to grab them and throw them back in the corner. Like, little stuff like that. Like, the options have been there for other 2D fighters, just not really Street Fighter. But the same issues that you have in 2D fighters are, with those extra options, aren't gonna disappear.
Yep.
And that's not the,
I just lost to him a none. Goddamn. She did that double low kick she did. I blocked it, went for mans. She parried somehow, even though it's nothing but minus. And I got command grabbed and died. Like, boy, all she has to, that's actually insane.
So
she can go into a round with 5 medals, but Jamie can't go into jack shit without 1 drink. And boy, okay. Okay, that's balanced. That is balanced.
Yo, what up, Shaggy? You said
she can get super damage, and I just gotta work.
You said I'm not surprised to come in here and find my man spitting wisdom again. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. How you doing, Shaggy?
I'm going to try.
We've been discussing fighting games, animated movies, and stuff like that pretty much all day. It's been definitely interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I've just been trying to help more people with their situations in Street Fighter 6 as well, because boy, when you don't know something in this game, or like you're forced to guess, and like people are just doing some of the cheesiest things, it gets really frustrating.
It is.
It's like
these people aren't better and they're just doing dumb shit.
Right. Not gonna lie, they kind of ruined Street Fighter for me. Like, that's why when I first got this game, I started playing Marissa, because I knew people were gonna spam Drive Impact. I knew people were gonna try and spam armor moves and stuff like that, or like other tools, and she has tools to deal with that. And then when I started learning how to like different things she can do, when I started playing other characters, I'm like, okay, let me increase my fundamental knowledge of the game, because it's a knowledge gap. It's very much a knowledge gap. If you don't know how to wake up and do certain things in these games, especially if 2D fighters aren't your thing, it's gonna feel horrible. It's gonna feel like grinding your teeth on a chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
Because
also a Ryu. No one plays nothing else. I swear to God, bro.
Right, like they really need to add all that. It's too many ways to keep people stuck. But that's kind of the thing. With Street Fighter 5, you have V triggers, right? With Street Fighter 3, you have parry setups and things like that, right? So 6 is a culmination of everything from 4, 5, and 6. The ink system, the V trigger system, the V reversals, like all that. The drive gauge is just a representation of everything that was in those games separately, but added into one. And yeah, it can get sick. Like, it can be hard, it can be difficult. It at times absolutely sucks. Because you're like, dang, all right, cool. You know, he's about to grab me. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna, you know, super. And then he just blocks. He parries. Then you drive impact. You get put in the corner. Then you get reversal super. Or let's say you do drive impact. He supers on reaction. And it's like, man, if you don't know what to do in situations, if you don't know how to wait, because contrary to popular belief, Street Fighter 6 can still be played slowly. You don't have to play super fast, super high octane. Sometimes you come out better not doing anything and waiting for your opponent to do something. So like in most situations, when a person's giving you block pressure, one of the best things you can do is crouch jab, like jab, 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 because 3 jabs into something 2 jabs you can drive rush into off of crouching jab. Or let's say you do 3 jabs, you can do a super, like do something with that, and that's just to get them off of you and reset the situation, and now you're both back in neutral, and now you can apply your pressure. Let's say someone's waking up and you knock them back a little bit, you can drive rush forward. Like, the way the game is designed in this situation is that so certain characters can still play the game. Because imagine if Zangief wasn't able to drive rush forward and you have a character like JP in the game.
17.
The game becomes unplayable for Zangief.
Well,
honestly, that's why I'm taking my approach. I've just been trying to relearn the game at a fundamental level. That's really been the best thing for me. And then just watching other people play.
That's the biggest thing. If you're noticing, like, you're struggling a lot, go ahead, Ravon.
Like, look for who you want to play, and then look for like a pro who plays that character, and then just try to take as much as you can from them. See how they play, see what moves they really use, see how they set people up and all that. And you should be fine after that. That's what I've been doing.
It can definitely help. I would definitely say, like, even if you don't want to go that far, just understanding how the game works at a fundamental level and what to do in certain situations will be invaluable to you.
Yeah,
100%. Like, if you're like, I keep finding myself in this specific situation and I don't know what to do. Let's say you don't even want to go to the lab, but like 9 times out of 10, that's where you need to go, because then you can see what you can do out that situation, what your character can do. But you can even Google it, because we have so much information at our fingertips when it comes to fighting games and other things, like video games in general. Like, when I found out studying stuff in Elden Ring, I didn't know how to do it. I just Googled it, bro. Like, we can do that. We can definitely do that now. And it's like, I've done it with combo trials. I've done it with how to wake up. Like, there's so many channels that teach you now what to do, that if you're really struggling with something, you could just look it up. Like, what to do on wake up, I guarantee you somebody's made a tutorial video on how to wake up a Street Fighter. I guarantee it. I will give you all the money in my bank account if somebody hasn't done it. I have a guarantee. Because there's just so many people who knew a lot of new people were coming into the game, because Street Fighter 6 has a variety of different people above, like, in all skill levels, just playing and learning the game and how to do certain stuff, right? But I'm on PC, C's.
I just can't win. Y'all just cannot win. Sotos are so fucking boring, and then this pussy ass bitch don't want to run it back. Boy, you get the exact same thing in second, but it's something about this game right here. Boy.
Yeah.
My God. my entire time playing, it's either against Sotos or S rank characters.
But yeah, Shoto's like their game plans are a little easier and they can do a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
But that's
They
also
don't gotta
partially
work for jack shit.
Yeah, it's also partially what makes them a little bit predictable, right? But that's only if you know. Like with Ken, it's mainly he's gonna be going into his gym ride kicks and his run cancels for pressure. And I know if he's doing those little 2 uppercuts, like the same ones he like jabs into, and he'll normally like do a DP or like something afterwards, right? He's plus on that. So if you block those and block the follow-up, what's next? He's minus as hell, and you can try to punish him with that. But then that goes into another layer of the game, where 2D fighting games have a lot more of a rock paper scissors mechanic with it, where you have to guess a lot more than you would in 3D fighters because you don't have that much room to move and do other things, right?
This is actually a game, bro.
You're looking at homie, been debating between getting a console or PC to stream games and be expensive for real. No, I feel you. So the thing I see is if either way, depending on what your budget is, determines on what my answer would be. If you're in it for the long run, I would say get you a budget build PC. Look, do some research, see what you want to stream, see how you want to stream them. If you want to stream like the brand newest games at like 1080p 60 FPS, which you don't need to do as a streamer, you don't need the highest budget equipment, you don't need the most expensive things. I wish somebody would have told me this when I started out. You don't need some super expensive computer starting out. You don't need to spend $3 grand on a computer and like all this fancy equipment when you first start out. No, half of the stuff that I do on my stream setup, you can do on your phone. You can do through apps on your phone and working with like these alerts and stuff. Half of them be free, and you really don't need to do stuff for real. But if you want like big fancy stuff, I would say start out with a computer. If you just want to try streaming just to see how you like it, I'd say start streaming off of your console. That'll let you know what you want and how far into it you want to go, because it starts out the best as a hobby.
I'm low on
the moment because the more you put into it, the more you're going to be expecting back. Put as little into it financially starting out as possible.
And enjoy yourself too.
And have fun.
Honestly, if you're not enjoying yourself, then what are you doing it for? You can be trying to treat it as like it means to all, you know?
Expect nothing. Be appreciative of who stops by, everybody who turns up. Really just focus on your conversational skills and just what type of vibe you're going for as a streamer. Because that trumps any form of equipment you have. I've seen people who have whole entire bodysuits or they're VTubers, and they're some of the most boring people to talk to. I've seen people who have three grand spent on their computers, who have spent the money, who have like all this fancy equipment, and when people come in the chat, they don't say anything for 5 minutes. Or like they have some of the most generic overlays possible. And it's like, even if your overlay is generic, even if I've seen it 5,000 times, if you put your own spin on it and do something unique, and I'm not even saying this, it's like some big fancy streamer, because obviously, you know, I'm still small time. This is just me trying to help out those around me and try to stop you guys from making the same mistakes I had. Because if I knew everything I know now, back before I started streaming during COVID, I would have saved so much money. I went through so many emotes, so many mascot changes. Like, if you guys don't know, the current drawing I have, my profile picture on Twitch, is a drawing one of my brothers did. That's his drawing. I didn't make this. I didn't commission anyone for it. I asked him to do it. Actually, I think I commissioned him for it. And it was very nice of him. That's the one I've been running. It cost me less than $50. The emotes I have...
Low jab beat my jump. I'm sorry, but this game just don't make sense.
Did you jump on wake up?
No. Like, he was getting up, I hit him with a low and he jumped over it. Or wait, nah, what happened? My man is just all over the place.
Yeah.
Alright, I did a low and he jumped, I think. Either that or the other way around. Either way, what happened shouldn't have happened. No, wait. Okay. His low jab beat my jump. Yeah. His low jab beat my jump.
That's what it's designed to do. Low jabs will beat your jump. That's how you stop people from jumping. You low jab them.
Damn. You can't just jab them. A high jab doesn't beat a jump, but a low jab does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you. That's why when you when people.
In this game. That's like one of the.
My God.
That's a 2D fighter staple. Like that's a 2D fighter staple. Like that's not just Street Fighter. That's a 2D fighter.
Don't be mad because I literally just learned that like a couple days ago.
Yeah, like it's little things like that. Like that's what I mean when like it's a knowledge gap. It's not really like so much the skill gap. It's just you just didn't know.
Yeah, once you know what moves are good, and then you know the spacing for like your character's moves and stuff, it becomes a lot much easier.
Wait, oh, you were right about the wake ups, but I never played Street Fighter 5 and didn't even know you could delay your wake up in 5, but now you can't. So in in 5 you could delay your wake up. Here it's different because you have what's called a delayed throw tech. It works a little different now. So instead of delaying your wake up, because you could do the same thing in Mortal Kombat, you could delay your wake up in Mortal Kombat. But here, when you're waking up, you have to do different options, right? I think the reason why they didn't keep delay wake ups is because there's so much stuff to worry about when you're up. So like imagine you're keeping like it would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I would love delay wake up to be an option in here because that would throw people off immensely and make it so you can get out the corner a lot easier. But being able to delay wake up, imagine somebody drive impacting and completely whiffing and you wake up. That would be dope. But for overlays, so for instance, this overlay I have right now, I use a program called Stream Elements, and like even taking a moment to show you, like it's not even something I had to download, right? I could literally just show you right now. It's completely browser based. I don't have to have it open. I just have to make sure I'm connected to the internet. But like, let me actually log in before, like, make sure I don't show y'all like my whole info and everything.
Oh, stop it.
And it's not like anything I made. I didn't make any of this. So what you do when you open Stream Elements, they're probably going to show you like your gallery and stuff here, right? You're going to be looking at a lot of things. These are my analytics for the last couple of days. Yeah. But you'll see something called overlays, right? Overlays gallery. And like, let's say you're looking for different tools like themes, widgets. The themes are just like the different overlays you could grab. They have a lot of free themes. And you can customize and mix and match them as you want. So like using OBS, you don't have to use like all of the theme, right? Let's say you really like the starting soon screen that they have and you want to add more to it. You can take images and different things from like Google and stuff and just add them into your OBS. But like, let's say you just want a basic overlay. You could just grab this whole thing, import it into your streaming service and then use it. But that's only if you're on PC. If you're streaming for console, it's a little different. If you're streaming for console, your overlay won't look like this. You won't be able to really use one without jumping through a few hoops.
I'm about to see if I can play one of my homies right now. If you accept a match.
And then you have some animated stuff, some stuff that's like, looks pretty cool. But like, let's say you wanted to keep this, like the camera icon, and or like you wanted to remove the social stuff up here, you can. You can just mix and match and customize it to your own liking and add your own things. But yeah, no problem. See, it's like I said, I'm over here. Like I don't gatekeep. If I'm aware of something and how to do stuff, I'm aware how annoying that can be and how limiting it can be. Because imagine if more people have access to this knowledge and they knew different ways of how to use it and how many people could possibly innovate on that. Like I know people, they're like, oh, well, you know, you're teaching people about stuff, they'll just take it and leave. Like, or other people, they'll find out how you did something, they'll just leave. I'm like, yeah. Oh, go ahead, Ravon.
I was gonna find out anyway. Why not tell them no?
Yeah, I was like, people are gonna be like that regardless. You don't want people like that in your circle anyway. So if you teach somebody how to do something, they leave. That's like, you know, they did you the favor. They got rid of themselves for you. The trash took itself out. Yeah. It's like, if it's a close secret or like how you make your bread and butter and then somebody goes in and takes credit for it, that's something different. Like, let's say you made some software and you're like, this is how I did it, and then somebody takes it and patents it. Like, that's something entirely different. That's just being gullible. But if it's something like a open secret, not even an open secret, but something like how do you get more overlays, how do you do an edit, how do you do a specific effect, like, nah, just tell someone. They can figure that out and add something new that you never knew about. Because another streamer, his name's Dodge, and him and I will toss like different ideas back and forth between each other. And I'll be like, dang, I didn't even know how to do that. How did you do that? And he'll be like, oh, I did this, this, and this. And he'll be like, how did you do this? And I was like, I did this, this, and this. And it'll literally be like the same thing, just slightly different, but they both look completely unique and nobody would have any idea they both came from figuring out the answer to the same question. But you know, sharing knowledge is an important thing. Like you have a lot of gatekeeping going around in the streaming community and in just a lot of different communities. It's a big thing in the psychology community. Like I wouldn't have known, like being a psychotherapist and being like a LCPC or like LPC or like certain abbreviations and stuff. Depending on what you are, you get paid almost the same. But yeah, like little stuff like that can make a big difference in someone's life. So I'm always in full support of like informing and telling others what I know. Knowledge should be shared, not kept. And I've seen it happen too. I've seen it happen where someone shared some knowledge. Like somebody had a really cool emote and they're like, oh dang bro, that looks really dope. How did you do it? And then they told them like where they got it, and then that person came up with the same emote and tried taking credit for it, so that person was hurt. Like we know where it came from though.
Okay.
But it's like even then, I guarantee you that person is nowhere near as big as the person who first came up with it. Sometimes you do have exceptions where people will steal another person's idea and become more successful off of it, but at the same time, you know, it's like you gotta use your own discretion when it comes to these sorts of things. Like I said, there's a difference between protecting yourself and gatekeeping just to gatekeep. All right, Max, I'm gonna take the little man to the playground for a bit, so I'm gonna leave you LURK. Oh yeah, thank you, yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's another thing too. If you guys are typing in lurks in people's chats, be careful because Twitch will take away the view.
Oh.
So like try to find like different alternative ways of saying it. Not even saying that just from my chat, but I've noticed like in other people's chats where Twitch is very inconsistent with that. I don't know if anybody else has been lucky with it, but I've noticed it's as big of a problem. So I've changed it to the rest command. Other people told me, so I'm telling y'all. Yeah, but it's rest. Twitch just does a lot of things to screw over the streamer and then claims it's for the benefit of the streamer. But that's because they're ran by Amazon now. The original creators of Twitch, which used to be Justin.tv, left a long time ago and sold it to Amazon. So they're good, but we're all here just like left picking up the pieces. Because Amazon is desperately trying to make this platform profitable, but they run it at a loss. Like not a lot of people know it, like it costs hella money to keep this many people streaming on a single platform and servers with as many viewers. It's basically the opposite of Twitter right now.
Oh, okay.
I guess you're probably wrapped up by the time I'm back, so having a rest, but I'll catch you later. Yeah, I should be ending soon, actually. I've only been playing because I've been trying desperately to get back to where I was. Because I died. I died earlier. So this is me just partially being salty. But I should be going soon anyway, right? I need to hop in the shower, and I don't want to be stinky for the rest of the day. I'll do this boss fight and I'm gonna head out of here. We're gonna raid out to somebody. But Caesar, it's really nice meeting you, man. And like, yeah, if you have any streamer questions, I do have a Discord. Yeah, hardcore, yeah. This is the third character I've lost. That was my third character. We were literally, so what happened, Shaggy? We were like, the XP bar was right here where the cursor is. And I was like, dope, you know, whatever near-death experience. I had death-defying potions too. There's a potion you can make that makes it so you don't die in hardcore, but I just didn't use it. I didn't think I would need it. Real ironic twist of fate, right? Yeah, so we're fighting this boss. He's literally one hit. I use my ultimate ability. I turn into a wolf, you know, I do the whole slash and howling thing, and I end up about right here in front of his face. He lifts his club above my head as I'm doing my ultimate, and as he's one tap, my two wolves are behind him. He downs me, so my health goes from this full globe all the way down to about here. And I'm like, please get up, please get up. Like, you know, I'm going full Payday 2 mode. Like, I'm yelling, like, get the f up. Like, you know, I'm just like internally screaming. And I'm like, I just die. I couldn't stand up. But I'll send you a personal invite, C's. I'll just drop one in the chat. I had to change this because a bunch of Twitter bots found my channel and they tried coming in. But I couldn't get up in time. He downed me and one-tapped me. And I died. That's how I lost the last character. But we also talk about anime and different things in the Discord. I've been trying to actually, like, I'm gonna drop a list of recommendations either today or tomorrow for you guys, in case you guys are looking for any new shows, new anime, and like if you guys want to put stuff in there, feel free. We also have a mental health section for if you guys want to vent about something or talk about stuff. You know, feel free.
I feel so satisfied right now.
Or just if you guys notice something that's like great about your mental health that you want to share, do that.
I'm
as
just
well.
in the lab.
You are playing against a Zangief now. Whoopee.
I finally get down my run cancels.
One thing I can say about the game is that the entire roster is cheesy. Except for Jamie, because he's up there. Like, I can prove how ass he is. So.
Yeah, man, I gotta get them drinks in the system. But you know, I feel you. He's actually one of the harder characters to play because of his drink system. A lot of people.
The only character that's F tier aside from Jamie is Ryu. Like, the entire roster is above Jamie.
For me, it's always been funny because Ryu to me has always been like the stale bread character. Like he's always like decent, but he just was boring. But in this one, he's actually like really nice to play compared to his past renditions. Ryu. Can I get the wolf ability? Can I get the wolf summoning ability? I'm gonna die if I try to do this now. I have to fight him. I have to fight him head on. I have to fight him by myself. I can't summon my wolves. I got nothing to help me.
Wow.
It's like I'm fighting a zoner. I'm fighting a zoner in an ARPG. What's happening?
Man, this stun time is crazy.
Give me a second, y'all. If y'all drop any messages in the chat, I kind of have to focus. My life depends on it.
I lost because I drank. Oh boy.
Man, alcoholism, you know, there's no laughing matters, yo. Let me stop.
We should go into the round with at least one drink. Because if Manon can go in with 5 medals and just win with the command grab like 3 times, I feel like I should have 1 drink. I don't need 2, I don't need 3, I don't need max. Give me 1.
I think
and I'll be okay.
Fair. One would definitely be fair, especially like if you reached 4. Just to have to go back to playing a different character at that point is kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Play with Shadow Link though, so you don't gotta worry about none of those.
Fucking grappler, come here.
Please stop throwing the souls of the damned at me.
Oh my God. You. What bitch don't want to run it back? Crazy.
This on the other side.
I got beef with the entire roster, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't fuck with Ken the most.
Yeah, I got beef with the entire roster.
The entire roster.
Hey, what's Ken to you, man?
Exist. All the roster did to me was exist, and they gave Jamie jack fucking shit. How is this nigga the combination of John and somebody else, and he plays like this? Boy, this nigga's dead ass 2 people, and he is at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. But everybody with us is fucking ass there.
Man, that's crazy. The hate is crazy.
Absolutely. I will not stoop down to y'all level, y'all basic ass nut bitches. Fuck y'all.
Hey, yo.
Y'all ain't even playing the character because y'all like them. They just ass tier. They fucking get y'all by.
Y'all
don't even like them. Y'all don't even like them. Boy, I play Jamie because I like him. I was like, oh, that's a cool dude. And I found out he was jack shit. And you know what I did? I kept on playing him. I like him, nigga. I like him, nigga.
I liked it. I'm just itching.
You know what? I'm gonna make your day a personal hell when the Kuma come out. Because you say you hate Shadows. I'm just gonna make...
no, he's toxic.
Every Soto ever can burn.
You hate
Fuck
Shoto.
you, man.
Kuma comes out with Street Fighter 6 mechanics. You're gonna fucking hate that fucking archetype.
You hate a Shoto? I'll show you Shotos.
Like Akuma is the most annoying Shoto out of all of them.
He said, "You hate command grabs? What if I told you this man has a launching command grab?"
What if I told you I can
launching command grab?
What
Not
if I
even
tell
a
you
launching command grab.
well, I'm in the air, over your head, like.
Capcom can't make games for real.
Oh Lord, you know, put this man on scroll quotes, Capcom. Let me stop.
Man is really upset.
Absolutely.
I feel the anger. You know, I get it. You know, we all experience.
I've been playing the game since launch, and in fucking ranked, I've only won against 3 Jamies. Wanna know why? Cause no one fucking plays them. But, boy, nobody plays this, man.
They all in top tier. They all in top ranks.
Yeah. Would you look at that? Another man, and oh boy, getting carried by the character.
You know,
even if I win, getting carried.
Every time I look at a Menon and she throws somebody, I'm like, it should have been me.
Wow. I'm finally learning my running cancels, and it's actually easy. Oh my god.
Yeah, so they literally just.
Time is like, oh. It's like, you know, practice mode, you can have your character like set up so you can see like which moves are cancelable, like the timing for it and everything. I'm like, oh, it's really been this slow? Okay.
Right. But yeah, that delayed throw tech is gonna save Gerald's life on Wake Up. I like crouch diving on Wake Up too, because if they try to grab you, most of the time, the crouch dives will beat that as well, depending on what it is.
I have to fight for my fucking life while this Marissa is just casually doing nothing and winning.
I'm definitely gonna try to hit like
Alright. I'm trying to like resist the temptation, the urge, the
come on, man.
Call.
Come on. Come on to the dark side.
Come on. Come on.
You know, come on. When you play him once, you play, oh, this man is stupid. Because he is.
He become a Ken player and that man Jill finna murder me, bro. He finna catch a flight from Cali. He finna be like, you're supposed to beat them, not join them.
You were supposed to bring balance to the force, not destroy it.
There's only room for one Ken player in this friend group. I will not live on this earth with two.
Okay,
with two animals.
I got a perfect. I should plug, but I won't.
I should
I
plug.
have honor.
Oh,
I
no.
have honor. I'm not a piece of shit like the rest of these people. Boy.
He said, I'm better than you. I'm better than all of you. I'm not. This man's a heel. He's cutting a promo right now, bro. WWE needs to sign this man Gerald right now. Oh man. His theme music finna be Don't Like Infinito. Oh man.
Play a real character.
I play character.
Yeah.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna end the stream, and here we are. I need to get up. I need to get up. I'm like,
all y'all finna hear is me bashing the roster.
I'm doing the equivalent of trying to get a salty run back against a fight against a boss, and that's a few hours away. So I'm I'm gonna do the grind and I'm gonna get back there, and then we're gonna pick it back up next week. But right now I'm gonna just go to this quest line. I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
Light's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the watchtower.
We're gonna talk to them. Oh, I'm in a completely different area. I did not do this last time. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna grind back to like level 30 something. I'm probably gonna be level 40 by the next time like y'all see me again. Cause oh man, when I die once, I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna come in 10 levels higher than the last time I did this quest.
Wow, this is so stupid. Why am I just not learning this? Oh my god.
But yeah, let me switch screens here. But see, also that singer transition you see, I commissioned somebody on Fiverr to do that. I didn't make that myself either.
Yeah, I've been enjoying my process. I am not rushing this at all.
I like how Marissa's level 3 is a fucking rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
But I thank you guys so much for hanging out and spending this time with me. I do deeply appreciate each and every last one of you. It's been nice being able to talk about these things, have you guys hang out, both with Disney villains and everything else that occurred today. Even through the death, I just remembered I died. It's been really dope. But your boy has to go shower. It's been hot. I've been sweating. And I'm not trying to stink for the rest of the day. We practice good hygiene around here. But if you guys aren't aware, I do have a YouTube channel, TikTok, and Twitter. We do have the Hot Chip Carolina Reaper Challenge still going on. And we are about... How far are we in there, actually? I can't see right now. But I'll let you guys know how far we are. We're a pretty decent grip in there. But with that all being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and or night. You're all wonderful people. We'll be back again Monday with another mental health day, and we'll be learning a new character for the week. Might be Luke. Who knows? I'm looking to take it a little easy, you know, relax a little bit, not have to play someone so mechanically intensive. But with that all being said, yeah, please take care of yourselves. Take out some time out of each and every last day to do something productive or healthy for yourself. Something you want to do, so not just because you feel like you should be doing it, but because you want to. But I'll be seeing you guys Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I appreciate you again, Sonic. Thank you so much, man.